You know who's actually late and gay? BitCloud. It's all BitCloud's fault. Everything is BitCloud's fault. Blame it on him. I didn't do nothing. I just did my best. What's wrong with that? Is my best not good enough for you? It's all BitCloud's fault, man. Hold on. Alright, we in here, baby. We in here, baby. Without BitCloud's whole ass. I mean, what? Alright. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's good, y'all? What up, what up, what up? Happy Tuesday, guys. Hold on. Still. I think it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it is Tuesday. Hope code vein 2 is an 80? Shit. I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. Honestly, if you could just hold out, you can hold out on all these $8 games for like a month each. If everyone could hold out on them shits a month each, something would have to change. Bro, these are companies that are fucking one bad launch away from just caving, most of them. One bad launch away from permadeath. Am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Hold the line. Yo, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely. We'll have to switch a couple things up whenever BitCloud do pull up. Do you have a Flex Fit hat? A Flex Fit hat? I don't think so, because I don't even know what it is, to be real with you. I'm also a little retarded, I'm just saying. Oh shit, I think we got BitCloud up in here. Hold on. Hold on, let me move my stupid ass out the way. Let me see. I didn't even put on my headphones yet. He finally decided to show himself. That fucking piece of shit. And I'm joking. He ain't hear nothing. Yo, Demo Flow Gaming was good, brother. Demolisher, good to see you. Lord Snuggy Christ, Lowest Expectations. Golden Apples. Xavier, Snuggy Christ. Cuckcast, hey. I don't even know. Cahuck? I think I got it right that second time. I'm also retarded, so please forgive me. I don't know why everyone's here. They're here to listen to my derpness. We active, absolutely. Hold on, let me bring BitCloud over here. You know what? Hold on. Let me let me keep this shit muted. Yo, Bit, you there? What the hell? You sound like you're a million years away. Oh yeah, you sound better now. Yeah, sounds good. Are you gonna be on camera or nah? Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna switch it up. Hey, let's go. Alright. I didn't know I was gonna be on the bottom. Pause. Yo, hold on. Let me bring you up on there. There, we got to this. See, I had it set up to thinking that you were gonna be on the bottom, like the bottom bitch you are. I mean, what? Oh shit. Hey yo. Alright, hold on. I got this. Oh my god, I have it set up. We good, baby. Hey, can you see yourself? Alright. Oh no. The pain in the ass is back. Back in business, brother. But everybody, this is my homie BitCloud. We actually haven't talked in a little bit, so like we know it's virtually nothing about each other's thoughts and shit. Motherfucker, you know where to find me. I ain't gotta say shit. Oh shit. I didn't even have you on audio. Oops. They say something. Let me see. Oh wait, no, it's me. Hold on. Let me see. I have to figure this out. Actually, do I have? You can't hear him, right? How do you turn off that bullshit with Discord? You know how they have that streamer mode? Yep. Usually we just give you the option off rip. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me take that off real quick. Pause. You said it's settings. User settings.
Caspit thoughts on MBG saying God of War on Xbox.
Oh man. Oh, streamer mode. I see it. Automatically enable, disable. Alright, dude. Say something. See if they can hear you. Yo, it still don't work. What the fuck? No. Let me see. What else can it be? It's not you. It's them. I mean, it's them split chat. Hide personal info, obviously. Disable sounds. Yo, you know what's crazy? The streamer mode was disabled, so I definitely don't know what the fuck it is. No, it's not muted. Yeah, I know. It's fucking retarded. Oh my god, I don't want to unhide all this shit. Hold on. Can I add audio source? And it be Discord? How the fuck do I do that? Oh, you know what? Hold on. System, go XLR, chat. No, that's not it either. What the fuck? Nope. God damn it. Cast broke stream. I did. I broke the fuck out of this shit. Oh my god. I didn't think it was gonna be this fucking retarded. Hold on. There's something I know that I did a long time ago, and I don't know how to undo it. Let me see audio. Oh, I know what I did. Hold on. I know what I did. See, I know exactly what the fuck I did. Microphone. Oh, I broadcast stream mix. What the fuck? Let me see. Say something. No, it's not that. Let me see. Now say something. Say something again. Damn, what the fuck? Oh no, I think I got it. Holy fuck.
You got it?
Yeah. Alright, so now you're in my mic too, so.
Alright. Perfect.
How do I sound, y'all? Everything good? I might have to turn this down a little bit. Turn you up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything good, y'all?
Like...
Let me know in the chat.
They're fucking tripping on Twitter right now.
Oh yeah, boy.
Or over a certain error going bye-bye.
Oh yeah, rip. Oh man. Alright, my bad, y'all. Had to get that situated, but we figured it out. Oh my god, growing pains.
Yeah, like I said, Cassie hasn't talked to me, so she caught me, with another chick. It's kind of crazy, man. What's going on, man?
Bro, welcome this
You
whatever
always
woman
be,
to take you out of my
you
life. Oh my god.
let me tell you something, baby. You always be number one. You always be number one. You always be number one. Always.
Are you good, bro?
Always.
Are you good, bro? My bad, yeah. We have a little conundrum, brother. But Devastator had a question. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate the two. He says, Cass, Bit, Sata, and MBG saying God of War on Xbox.
What did he say? What was his question?
He was asking that MBG was saying God of War might be going to Xbox.
I mean, if it is, it is. I don't know why he's so. Well, what would he be bent out of shape over it for?
I mean,
I'm bringing it down to 50.
yeah, at this point, I mean, it's kind of a win-win scenario, because like the mindset of the whole exclusives thing is kind of just falling apart at this point. Like nobody really cares,
Mm-hmm.
except like the ones, like the people that are holding out and shit.
Yeah, no, it's weird. The whole we've been going back and forth with this for so goddamn long. Like it's not even funny anymore.
Yeah.
Like just seeing how many dudes. Like I said this day would come in multiple videos. Like once all the shit like starts to, you'll see PlayStation start doing, and pivoting towards the direction. You're gonna see these dudes have these crazy crash outs. The funniest crash out I've ever seen was J-Tech.
He always, dude, I swear, like he
Bruh.
always has the most amazing crash outs. Like I still have, bro. My favorite clip to you still is him screaming after The Last
He's
of
like,
Us 2 factions got canceled. Bro, I went back and I clipped the video, and now it's like a video reaction instead of just an audio reaction.
That's stupid. Hey, I was like, okay.
Oh man, this is fucking hilarious. Him and Koala is pissed. Oh my god, of course. Of course. Hold on, guys, real quick. Oh my god. What the hell?
There we go.
You good?
Both. Yep. I just switched my my sound to this one.
Hell yeah. Alright, so before we do proceed though, obviously, unfortunately I know BitCloud, but some of y'all might not know BitCloud. So BitCloud, introduce yourself, brother.
Would you say it like that for? Hold on.
It was honest. This is like
Why that back? What you mean by that?
What you think I mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
It's like a 20 years, 20-year marriage type of shit. Of course, it's gonna be the natural response.
Sweetheart, all I ask is you to not bother me when I'm watching wrestling. That's all I ask in this damn marriage. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Okay? You bother me when I'm watching wrestling.
All right, yeah, I'll leave you alone while you're watching your men's soap opera.
Soap opera.
Ponies lost it over FF7.
Where they find me? So what about me? You already know it's BitCloud. Freelancer. I do freelance work with IGN here or there. Writer for Lognet, content creator. Finally came back after a month or so away. I had to take care of some personal stuff, but we got that situated. It's only funny though that I come back and one of the funniest things I see, aside from dudes crashing out after me, preaching the gospel for months before I took my little hiatus, was seeing a certain form go bye-bye.
Yo.
That was funny. That's funny. It's like, dude, I don't know what it is, but I've been blessed on this apparent day. Icon Error site went down.
Oh man.
Motherfuckers have crashed out tomorrow. So I've been warning y'all for months about this. And I'm sitting there going, where?
Yo,
seriously,
I'm
Cass,
sad.
Can you help me? Can you help me out, Cass? Like dudes like Jay that thought, oh, I've been warning y'all for months. It's gonna happen. Where?
Yeah, that's crazy. What the hell?
Well, what the fuck? Where have you been honest about anything?
Bro.
You mean I've been warning everybody?
I'm sad that fucking Icon Era's Twitter account got yeeted before they made an article especially about me. I was waiting for it, bro. I was excited. I'm like, oh man. They got Alex, alright. They got Bruvian, alright. Cool. Who's next? Oh, it's BitCloud next. Alright. Where my shit at though? I was waiting for it, brother. I was like, oh, these motherfuckers hate me too much not to do my mouth. And then their Twitter account gets yeeted before they could fucking drop their little bullshit piece, talking shit about me. It would be the
It
most
was funny.
hateful, hilarious shit too if they would have did it.
Yes, they hadn't been the same since I clapped back. That's the funniest shit ever. They were never the same after that clap back. It's like, bro, are you motherfuckers retarded? Like what, are you really retarded? Like, come on, man. How to lie to your audience. That they put that in their title, everybody in the chat. How to lie to your audience when these dickheads said there was no PC ports announced at the not this state of play, but the one beforehand where they were showing all PC report. Like, it's so stupid.
I mean, it's just a big cope website at that point. Like, it's nothing like as much as people want to pretend that, you know, PlayStation's just fine because of the sales. Like, PlayStation dudes aren't happy as much as they want to pretend otherwise. They want to argue on Twitter. Like, generally speaking, when you actually see what PlayStation brings to the table, a lot of PlayStation dudes ain't been happy. And I think that's led to their more like vitriolic fucking, you know, like console warring. Like they are some of the most cancerous console warring people that I've seen on the interwebs. But I did, guys, real quick, I did post BitCloud's YouTube channel. He talks a lot about gaming. He does live stream from time to time. I don't know if he's bringing back his podcast or if he's gonna plan to do something on the side. But
well, we got something brand new being worked on in the pipeline. But we do have one more we're gonna do RGT. So make sure you pull up. You know, it's gonna be a farewell. Be our farewell to that, and then start the next chapter. The next chapter is literally just me talking about everything, not just gaming. You know, branching it out further. That show, I want to do more with that. You already know we be having those long-winded Discord conversations. I feel like those would be great for content for everybody when we just go live. You know, kind of like a relaxed type of thing. We go to gaming and talk about other shit, and that's what I kind of want to do. So that's what we've been had on the pipeline. Somebody asked, did I go to PC? Did I buy anything yet? We'll be doing that. Hopefully starting this week. If not, the following weeks, I'll be buying everything towards it. But yeah, no, I had to take care of a lot of stuff though before I could go and buy all my things.
Yeah, I was buying like piece by piece, like every other week, sort of deal.
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to. No, fuck all that. Trying to get it all in one go and try to build it. Fuck all that. Just buy piece by piece when you can get it and put that bitch together. If you,
honestly, that or I will say this. The graphics card market is so fucked. The best way you can get a graphics card, in my opinion, for a reasonable price is just to buy a pre-built. And normally I don't say that. But I'm just looking at the prices. And to buy a graphics card on its own, you're getting fleeced, you're getting railed, you're being sexually assaulted. It is the absolute worst situation to try and buy a graphics card on its own. I'm not buying a graphics card. I'm throwing my 3080 in my new PC built once I have it built, because I'm gonna be putting that together this weekend. That's the that's the goal.
This man Meds upgraded to a 5070.
Yes, man, hell yeah.
He got it for 600. I was like, I might just go for the 5080. I don't know if I can get one.
So anything that has below 16 gigs VRAM seems to not be like super bloated in price. But if it has everyone wants at least the 16 gigs VRAM option. So you're looking at basically, you know, the 5070 Ti or above. And those are the cards that are inflated in price because everyone wants them.
Yep.
So they're at least
and
double.
Literally, and literally, I'm gonna do all water for my build too. I'm going all out.
Oh no, fuck that.
I'm going all water. I'm going all out.
Are you talking about just like an AIO, or are you gonna do like the water pipes and everything?
I'm gonna do the custom. Loop.
Fuck out of here, bro.
I'm doing the custom loop. I already had this shit. I want to do it.
Why?
You said why? I mean, shit. Honestly, it's better temps, really. That's really what it is. Better temps in general. Water cooling, the AIOs are cool for the small time you have, but the thing about AIOs, if the fucking pump is done, the whole fucking unit's fucked. So you gotta go and spend another 200 plus.
Nah, fuck that.
I'd rather just replace the fucking liquid if I need to, but
you have to
have a better system.
You have to do that shit frequently too.
No, not frequently.
You
can do it up to a year. It could take the longest you can wait is up to a year. Some people recommend about 6 months. So every 6 months you do it. But yeah, every 6 months to a year is fine. If you're going past a year, yeah, that's just fucked. You're gonna have to redo that whole fucking thing.
Oh,
That's just
man.
gonna be gunked up, and it's not gonna be the same. But yeah, no.
Yo, hold
That's what
on
we're gonna
one
do.
sec. Yo, shout out to Hypnotic for the raid. What's good, Big and Army? What y'all doing, man? Hope Hypno, you had a good stream. He's on his live stream channel.
Shout
So
out Butch. What up, Iman? Or
yo,
Iman,
shout
what
out
up?
to Hypno. Posted his channel in the comments. I mean in the live chat. Definitely go check his channel out.
Cas call the 8 removal services, please.
Shout out
Yo,
to
son, that's crazy, dog. Yo, don't be started. Yo, we're gonna have Eric in the chat calling everyone monkeys. That's
Oh Lord,
I've never been called a monkey so much in my life.
that's crazy.
I feel like the African in my Puerto Rican DNA is really like starting to show at this point. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I
Say
know what
what?
I know what it
What do
is.
you mean
I
by
know
that?
what it is to suffer like you guys now with how many times I've been called a monkey, bro.
Hey, pause. What now?
I'm saying I know what it is to suffer, bro. I never been called this shit before. Now I know. I know the feeling, man. I like, bro, to be
Pain will be suffered. Pain will be delivered.
to be treated this way, man. Fucking hell. I've been treated so poorly. How many bananas can you fit, bro? It what in your ass, Butch? Stupid bitch. Yo. Oh man. Yo.
I'm gonna tell you, it's more than 3, man. After seeing what she do with them trunks, activists. I mean, what?
Yeah, I got a new one actually.
Ah,
I got a new one. Hold up, let me see.
make
I don't know
it
if y'all
6.
do you see him right next to my H1 Halloween Michael Myers figure? Yeah. Yeah, he got the big sword now, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Hell yeah, bro. Fire. But Big Cloud, honestly, bro, like, dude, I don't think you should like my opinion, bro. I don't think you need the whole liquid cooling shit, bro. Honestly, I really don't think you do. It's just extra as fuck, and I just don't think it's worth it. I just think if you just have good parts, you buy actually quality components and not just some bullshit.
Definitely.
And I think you'd be alright, bro. Anything, bro.
Yeah,
It just takes more money and more time and more effort, and there's honestly more risk when you're keeping water
the
close
crazy thing about it, though,
to your components.
yeah. No, so the crazy thing about it, there's like so many ways. There's like 2 ways you can do it. You have soft tubing, and then you have the acrylic. The acrylic is the one that takes, obviously you got to be a little bit more precise with. The soft tubing is the ones that flex. Are the ones I was looking at. I was like, damn, it's actually pretty good in terms of how they do it like that. So you can make like that black and silver look for it.
Mm.
So that's another thing. I don't know.
Oh man, you trying to go for it for the aesthetics? Is that what you're doing?
Nah, it's tempting. It was just tempting to soften.
Because it look cool.
But we'll see. We will see.
Oh man, bro, I'm too lazy for that shit. I can't be fucking.
Oh, we
bro.
know. We know you're lazy. You don't even cook dinner when I tell you to cook.
Absolutely. See, guys. Yeah,
What's up?
everybody knows. I don't lie to y'all.
You don't cook
Cassie's
shit,
jealous
man.
of my
She don't cook
rig,
shit,
LOL.
man.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
Lobo says you're jealous of his rig. Appreciate you, Lobo. Thanks for the 2.
Lobo,
Bro, does
your
anybody
rig's
even know
ass.
what Lobo's running? I don't know what the fuck he's running. The hell? But
well, he's rocking a fit. I think he bought a 5090.
Caspit thoughts on Game Freak's
He bought a
non-Nintendo work.
5090.
oh,
That's sell out.
Devastator's asking thoughts on Game Freak's new game that was announced at the Xbox showcase.
It's different for him. Hopefully it does well. That's for sure.
I mean, I said I recognize that frame rate from anywhere. Of course, it's fucking Game Freak.
My 7,900.
I mean, that's why they
XT will
always made them
probably
small
last the
little
next
Game
console
Boy
gen and
games.
beyond, and yes,
They're
the
not
P
really
market is really
familiar
bad,
with crazy shit. So,
Bro, they
yeah.
need to go back to that shit, dog. Not for nothing, man. I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie.
I do
to
feel
you.
like if you have a craft, you know what I mean? You just like elevate it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I do think they probably getting a little too ambitious for their shit.
Yo, which said Lobo got the 5070 LGBTQ edition. Yo, son.
Damn, Lobo, that true? Ah, man.
Yo, real quick, Golden
You
Apple
got your
says
ass.
my 9070 XT will probably last the next console generation and beyond. And yes, the GPU market is really bad right now, bro. When you could buy a pre-built Bro, a
Yeah.
graphics card is about as much as a fucking pre-built right now. A
Which
high-end
I never
pre-built.
thought we would get to. Yeah.
Dude, you want to buy a fucking a 40, excuse me, a 5090, excuse me.
59. Yeah.
Yeah, you're spending like what you would spend on a high-tier pre-built. I've seen the numbers, bro. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have gone through all this bullshit and just bought a pre-built if I would have known this was going to be the worst case scenario. But unfortunately, I'm just like stubborn as fuck too. And I like to get very specific parts that I want. Oh no, but Lobo, what you sent me, dog? Oh my god,
I send you
I
another
can't even check
Gooner
it right
game.
now, Lobo.
Lobo sending you Gooner games live. That man crazy.
Oh man, it wouldn't be the first time, brother. It wouldn't be the first time. Hold on, I'm trying to bring up the Summer Game Fest shit, but yeah, it's gonna be a big year for us. You're to be building your PC. I'm gonna be building my PC. It's gonna be pretty exciting. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm just throwing my 3080 in there and just waiting it out. I mean, I'm already CPU bottlenecked anyway, so I'm gonna see a increase either way. When it comes to what I got, I'm just gonna fucking rely on DLSS until I see a graphics card that's worth purchasing. Fuck it. I think he sent his specs.
I mean, you had your brothers, right? Didn't your brother give you like a 40? Give you he gave you the current graphics card, right? Like the one
he gave me
not
his
using?
3080 because I had a 3060.
Yeah, that's right.
But
yeah, I mean, we were all scrambled. This is during when we were all talking about 3090. So she was like, "Oh, I just got a 37." I was like, "Oh God, come on, man." Oh, well, I'm good with my 3070 for now, but I do need to upgrade for sure.
3070 is absolutely fine. Yo, Spectre celebrating Icon Era being gone too.
Hey man, listen, it's nothing of value was lost. What up, Spectre? Nothing of value lost.
Yeah, real talk.
Pour one out. Everybody put an L in the chat for him. Fuck them.
Yeah, for real.
Like seriously, fuck them all. Every last one of them.
Dude, where is...
Bro, like, the crazy thing is, too, I never thought I'd see a fucking group of, like, idiots be so fucking, like, mentally unhinged. Like, you remember that video, the first video I made, and you were like, "Bit, you're crazy for making this video." I was like, "Dog, I'm asking the question, are these guys even credible?" And I did the video, and everybody's like, "No, they're not credible." And then, like, the dickhead who ran the site was like, "Oh, he has a vendetta against me because he's talking all this." I'm like, "No, I just did a little bit of research on you, and you confirmed that you're full of shit. So, not worth my time." But it is what it is.
Yeah.
What can you do?
I feel you, but shit. To get into the whole showcase, well, all of Summer Game Fest, you want to just start with like PlayStation and work our way to each event?
You mean the state of third party?
Oh man, I mean that's how the industry is now. Honestly,
that's literally how the show was. The whole show was state of third party. I mean, shit. I was talking about the shit that stood out for me. Obviously, the Marvel Tokal game looks cool. That looks cool. I like that. The 007. You already know I've been obsessed with updates for this game, and we finally saw gameplay of it. It looks good. I'm day one for that. Ghost of Yote, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm more annoyed by the way they're handling this game. The reason why I'm annoyed by the way they're handling this game comes out in October, and they're already like just spoiling and shit so early, and they're not even starting the marketing campaign. The marketing campaign will start in September, so they're just throwing shit out here. Then they like, "Oh, we have a deep dive for you guys next month." Why? What do you have? Then what do you have in store for us in September? You're just gonna fucking leak even more, and you know what I mean, spoil more shit.
They should have just fucking showed the gameplay. Like, show us a gameplay, vertical slice. Like, what was the point of being like, we'll show you this then? Like, in the big point of the year where everyone's supposed to be pulling up with some crazy shit.
Yeah, no, the only reason they did the state of play is because they knew they didn't have anything at all, and they had to be in the buzz between Summer Games Fest, the Xbox show, everything of nature, and so they knew they had to be in the buzz. So like, you know what, let's just do this state of play and just flat out just do the 007. Let's pay for the 007 reveal to be here, and that's literally it. Summer Games Fest didn't even need 007 to be at least good in regards to announcements. It didn't need it. Mafia alone, you already know. I know you're day one in that because I'm buying it. It definitely sold me after what the hell I've been seeing. So Mafia looks great. And then you go into the Resident Evil 9 reveal, which they trolled this first, pissed me off. And then they saved to the end, and I was like, okay, they redeemed themselves. But again, RE9, man, I'm hoping that's what I already know is gonna be good. But
for me, with
that other weird game, that horror game, that kitty game, that car, you know, what the babies, the demonic baby looking thing.
Oh,
it's called
Ill?
I think it's called Ill. That looks cool.
Yeah.
A lot of cool games.
We're just gonna go like event by event, but
yeah.
My thing with the 007 game, I'm not a big 007 fan, but if it's fun, it's fun. My thing, like, I think what matters with IO Interactive is, do you have as much choice with that game as you do with Hitman? Like, if that's the case or more, that would be fucking insane.
Yeah, no, cool. Yeah, no. If you look at because they were just showing, they announced that obviously at Summer Games Fest the collaboration with 007 with Hitman, where it's like Le Chiffre from Casino Royale. So if you look at just how slow and methodical Hitman is versus 007, this is more fast paced, which you would expect. I'm expecting obviously you can do the slow methodical type of going around as 007, but this is going to be more open, more fast paced. And when we saw the combat, it is definitely a much more up our alley type of thing. Because Hitman, it was like more button presses, like one button press.
You mean it plays more like a PlayStation play it yourself game? I mean what?
Well, that was Hitman. Hitman was more like that.
No.
Yeah, you don't remember that? You don't remember that with Hitman Absolution and all that? You press one button and nobody does all the shit for you.
I don't know if anyone wants to remember Absolution though. I mean, I feel like if I went back to it, I wouldn't hate it so much because everything else is just so shit now.
Absolution. No, I platinumed Absolution. I was obsessed with it when I first got that game. I was like, this game's fire. But then, looking back, I'm like, yeah, it wasn't the greatest for sure. But I mean, shit, I didn't even play the newest one.
I think I would like it more just because gaming's gone to shit and like things that we were super judgmental about like 10, 15 years ago. We look back on like, by back then standards, it was kind of meh, but by modern standards, it actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah. So, I'm seeing the gameplay. I definitely see the evolution. The world looks great. The only thing that kind of surprised me was the fact that this was a younger 007. I was expecting to be more mature 007. And also, he's all scarred up and shit. So I'm like, okay, so this is definitely different. Because, usually in 007, the way that's like part of the appeal of 007 in a sense, right? Like he's a guy who's like goes to wars and walks away unscathed, so to speak. And like usually the bad guys are the ones who have the crazy scars and the crazy, gimmicks behind them type of thing. So I'm guessing this is a more grounded, realistic type approach, which I'm okay with it. So
yeah, I mean, they got to start somewhere. I'm sure they want to make this like a long-standing franchise, so it would make sense why they're doing the fucking, the beginnings and shit. And so it's probably like a trilogy, you'd think, right? Or something like that eventually.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If it does well, which I do think alone with the name recognition of 007, I do think that's going to sell it. Yeah. But obviously they have to nail the execution for it to be really, really good, which I do think this is going to be good. But if it isn't, we do have a backup, and that's Mafia. Mafia is definitely our backup game on everything, or it's your day one for sure. But it's my backup.
Did you see 2K's EULA changes?
Ugh, yeah.
Bro, I was like 100% down with everything with Mafia, and then they dropped these EULA changes where they're like, yeah, we could just get your phone number, your address, your private information. It's like, what the fuck? And then they put Borderlands 2 free. Borderlands 3 is like fucking $2 on Steam. It's like, y'all clearly setting motherfuckers up. Like that's the entire point. Like that's some weird ass shit, bro. And it's like, I'm not gonna not buy fucking Mafia, the old country. I'm building an entire PC specifically so I can have a good experience with that game. Like it's not like I'm not gonna fucking buy it. So it's like, what the fuck, though? Like, you know what I mean? It fucking blows, bro. It's just so fucking weird. These companies are fucking weird, and they get away with it. They get away with it. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, and the crazy thing is, too, shut up, Bush. Like, this is my first Mafia. It's my first Mafia game, period. Like, I've never got into the Mafia series at all.
Play and 1 remake and 2.
I know, like, this is my first one. So for this to be my first one, and I'm actually this, like, excited to jump in it is actually quite telling.
Dude, play 1 and 2.
To be honest. Yeah, no, I plan on just doing playing the whole series.
Yo, you
Finish the
could
whole
run
series up.
through them shits. I will say this: do not stream 2 on YouTube because you gonna see some naked bitches and it's gonna get bad fast on YouTube. That's something you would
Oh, I
have
ain't
to
doing it on
stream on
YouTube.
Kick. But yeah, if you planning to stream them, don't stream 2 unless you want to
Yeah,
get your
nah,
shit
I ain't
taken
doing
down.
that. Epic Treasure, I made that mistake for what was it for Heavy Rain.
Oh
So
yeah, she did. Oh my
she made
god.
that mistake for Heavy
And
Rain.
the thing is, I would have told her too, but I hadn't played that game since like early
Right.
PS4
I
generation.
forgot
I don't
too.
fucking remember, you know, like it's
Right.
crazy. That
Like all
does
I
suck, though.
remember is the car crash shit, and I was okay. But I was like, oh, I forgot. They literally make you get, naked in this damn game
Yeah,
multiple times, and it's like, oh shit.
I didn't forgot all about that shit. To be fair, that stuff I kind of just want to axe out of my mind when it comes to those sorts of games. So, but
I don't blame you.
what you feel about Pragmata? Because I thought that game was canceled. I didn't realize it was still a thing.
Definitely surprised to see it. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I don't think they said, was it $80? Did they say the price tag for that?
There's no price tag. I don't think there's even a release date yet. So
Okay. Nah, because Outer Worlds kind of just shot me with that being $80 too. So that's why I'm just kind of like,
bro,
I'm like really looking. Yeah.
I was gonna buy it day one. I'm not buying that show. Wait for sale. Because there's too much. Like it's too.
There's a lot of games to play.
Yeah, like dude, I can't play them all. Like I'm just like fucking. Like I'm just dying to find time. Like as much as like realistically, dude, it's hard to find time for games. So if you're gonna make your game $80, it just makes it easier for me to decide which games to play now and which games to play later. That's just what it is.
Yeah, no.
But,
for sure. A lot of us are gonna wait for sales. A lot of these games. We're not gonna buy all of these fucking games day one. It's just not gonna go.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like,
are you into Neo by any chance or no?
Hell yeah, platinum the entire series.
Okay, so you looking forward to Neo 3, huh?
It's funny. I didn't even know it was shown. I missed it, and then I looked it up because they told me that it was shown. I was like, okay, looks pretty much the same as Neo 2.
Yeah.
I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't. The only thing I don't like about Neo, which started with 2, is the hand holding in a sense in regards to giving you cheat codes to beat certain like enemies.
Really?
Like, for example, so they have this thing called the like the animal spirit that you click, that you select for your character or whatever, and you can do like that beast transformation. They have it to where if you press like a button press, you can parry like the demon moves, like the unblockable demon moves they do, like the enemies do. That's what they threw in there to make it easier for people. I didn't like that. I wasn't a big fan of that. It's cool, don't get me wrong. I love the combat. I do like the style of Neo. I like that you got different fight styles and different weapons. Like, it's cool. It's definitely it's one of those games where it's just mad cool. The armors are cool. The art style's cool. I just didn't like that part of it. Like Neo 1, I'll always be a big fan of that. Neo 2, I appreciate it despite everything. Had a great soundtrack, story was cool. So I'm expecting more of that for part 3. But
yeah,
I don't really like the I don't like the developer mode like features that they're throwing into shit where you have like little cheat codes like that, and they're already ruining Liza P, which is annoying.
Yo, I heard
Liza
about
P
that
just
shit.
had a difficulty.
I was like, what the fuck?
It patched, so my game patched, and it asked me, "Hey, do you want to go to butterfly difficulty?" I'm like, "What the fuck is butterfly difficulty?" It's like, "Oh, it's for those who don't want a challenge, an easy, quick experience." And then you got normal, the puppet, and then you got the medium. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is these difficulties?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like, no,
crazy,
I want this
bro.
shit.
Wow.
No,
dude,
but
the biggest,
they literally did that.
The most exciting thing for me personally, from the state of play, was honestly the Mortal Kombat collection. I was not expecting that at all. And I've been on a super strong fuck Mortal Kombat train for a long time now. The past 3 Mortal Kombats, I don't care what anybody says, I saw right through them shits. I knew they were gonna be fucking ass. Once they started changing character lore of some of my favorite characters, I was off the train because I'm not good at fighting games. I'm garbage at fighting games. Mortal Kombat is all about the lore. It's all about the characters. And to me, they just bastardized the mass majority of them. in many different ways depending on the
Yep.
situation. And so I've been on the fuck Mortal Kombat train for a while, but going back to the
It's more
classics,
style
I could dig it.
than substance with the newer ones. That's what's been happening.
I mean, in all fairness, like the cool thing that Mortal Kombat is, honestly, and this is like this may sound disrespectful, but it just is what it is. It's like a junk fighting game, but it's like the
Yep.
good junk. Like it's
Yep.
not like a very technical. It's not very technical at all. It's just like fun junk food. Like it is the best junk food when it's good. You know what I mean? But like it hasn't been good junk food in a long time. X was like the last
if
decent one.
if Shaolin Monks is thrown into this, me and you are running. We streaming that. We co-streaming that. If Shaolin Monks is thrown in that
Dude,
shit.
the thing is, I don't think so. Like, it's supposed to be the arcade collection. So we're looking at I think they threw in some Game Boy Advance games in there, but it's like the first 4 games and then some like handheld games, which I just thought was silly,
Okay.
but whatever. But
The Nintendo one, all that shit. Okay, yeah. Deadly
yeah,
Alliance. Hey, give me Deadly Alliance. Let me tell you something.
I'm waiting for
I'm
the
gonna fuck
PS2
some
era.
people up.
Like
Some people getting fucked up for Deadly Alliance.
people shit on PS2 era Mortal Kombat, but that shit is so
Bro, it
fucking
was peak.
fun.
It was
It's
peak
so
back
fucking
then.
fun.
Bro, Deadly Alliance. I would take Deadly Alliance over a lot of the shit that we've got. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Deadly Alliance was a whole fucking experience, especially when we when we first started getting trailers in like our video games back in the PS2. They started doing those like music videos. So I'm like, this shit was fire. Like the whole reveal, Liu Kang getting his neck broke. I'm like, this shit is just graphic. I'm digging it, and then it was creative. The funny thing is too, like I haven't played none of the crazy newer ones. Like I knew they like basically it feels like most people buy Mortal Kombat now just because they want to see the guest characters and have that fantasy Terror Dome type of game. That's what they want to do. Like Ghostface was added to the game, which was creative. It was cool. Spawn was a nice addition to the game, but I thought Spawn deserved his own separate game after, you know what I mean? That reveal.
Yeah. Honestly,
Like,
I
how do you look at that?
I hate all that shit. Even if they were to put Michael Myers in the game, I would still hate it because it's like you have like, fucking what was the last PS2 Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat.
Oh, Deception.
No, it wasn't Deception.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. It was Armageddon. They had all the motherfuckers in there. It like, and say what you will about Armageddon. People shit on Armageddon, bro. But like, I never thought it would be kart racing in a fucking Mortal Kombat game and having fun with my friends. Like, there were so many characters in that fucking game, and it broke the game. Admittedly, it was completely broken in terms. So like, technical fighting, yeah, that's out the window. But if you're just a casual that's into lore and you just want to see all the universe come together, pretty much, that was like the fucking game to have. So much fun.
And also, they gave you that whole create your own fatality system. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was another cool thing. That was cool. Yeah. I missed that. That was very creative.
Yeah, next they definitely got to do PS2 Mortal Kombat. I would pay full price for it. I don't care because there's a lot of memories. There's a lot of nostalgia, but there's like just a lot of silliness that would be funny to reminisce on again. With some nicer graphics, like nothing too crazy. I want them to kind of retain the originals as much as possible, but a nice little facelift, all that shit would definitely go a long way for me.
Oh yeah. And it's just good times, man. I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn. I almost got a little emotional seeing the Mortal Kombat collection. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like,
yeah, I
damn,
know,
okay.
dude. Mortal Kombat Trilogy was my first console video game that I ever owned.
PS1 disc. I remember I bought that shit to the hotel. Like I was so obsessed with it because we were going out of town. I was like, I gotta take my PS1 with me, plug it into the TV.
Yeah.
I was so obsessed, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm happy to see that though. That's cool.
When I was traveling, my go-to, because my dad, he had like a truck. I think it was like I don't know. I think it was like a Lincoln Aviator, but he had like the one that was like had all the extra shit in it. So yeah, we had like a little TV in the back. So like my go-to was to bring my PS2 and play MLB The Show with my brother in the car.
Oh my god.
We were on road trips, bro. Oh man, that was always a fun go-to. But
we need NFL Streets to come back as well.
Yeah.
That's another thing. That's a classic.
Any of the street games, bro, would be dope.
Like EA's fucking around.
Yeah. But what, like, I know that you had Silent Hill, There was Metal Gear. There was Bloodstained, the
Yep.
sequel, which was pretty cool.
The it was
what
a
was your
game that
main
was for.
what was your
Hmm?
main highlight from the show? Like, what was like the one that blew you away?
MK is my pile of feces,
Oh,
won't
I mean,
tolerate
for
any slander,
me,
rolling on the floor
for
laughing.
that state of play, I would have to say the highlight was Mortal Kombat. Really, that was the the big highlight. Because I didn't play the Silent Hill 2 remake or whatever, and I'm planning on doing that. But I did like that we got the announcement for it, so that's good that you got.
Mm, yeah.
I can bounce off of that and go there in a sense and go play that. So that's cool. Um, the Sea of Thieves game they also announced too was pretty cool. That new style. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. That it looked like Sea of Thieves on steroids. That
From the
boat game.
PlayStation Showcase.
Yeah, on the PlayStation show. It was like a Sea of Thieves type of game. It was really cool looking.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah. I remember it was like Captain something, Sea of
Yeah,
Remnants, something
send me
like that.
Sea of Remnant. Sea
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Remnant.
yeah.
That's the name of it. Sea of
Yeah, it was
Remnant.
interesting,
That was cool. So
dude.
it was some games here. It was
Dude, the
like
highlight was Pseudo 51 making a comeback, bro. I was like, when I saw Romeo's a dead man, like, and I saw the gameplay at first with the cutscene that they showed, I was like, I don't know about this bullshit. But then they showed the gameplay, and I was like, oh my god, that's Suda 51. That's Suda 51. He's fucking back. And it's like, it's crazy because like, you know a Suda 51 game when you see one. It's not even debatable.
Yep.
Like, it just, yep, that's him. Like, he just has his own fucking style entirely, and the game looks like fun. Like, you know, I dig
Yep.
hack and slash games. Those are my bag. I'm not much of a Souls player by any means. I like the more flashy, pizzazz, stylistic stuff. And
Yeah, I was gonna
Suda
ask you,
51's a
do you
king of
like
that shit.
2D players? Because there's a lot of 2D games at the show revealed.
Yeah,
So a lot.
yeah,
But
definitely.
you know,
But that was the
okay.
highlight for me. Another one, the Digimon game I thought was really cool. And I don't even fuck with Digimon. I never fucked with Digimon, but that shit looks way better than Pokemon could ever, in my opinion, at least with the presentation.
Digimon. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look
I
cool.
don't know. Like they're just I don't know that it's different. That's for sure. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like you're in the digital world and you're fighting monsters. No, you're actually just in the real world, and I guess
Yeah.
Digimon are roaming or something.
Yeah, that shit looked crazy, bro. I was actually kind of shocked by that.
I was
Like,
getting Power World vibes still.
I know
Power
people
World.
are giving the PlayStation event shit, and don't get me wrong. Like, in terms of what console fanboys, you know, console war about, yeah, it does suck. But like for me, I've already accepted that the industry is like third party, and I liked a lot of what they had to show there. Like, you know, there was some things it's like, all right, whatever, next. But I actually enjoyed a lot of it. I mean, I think it was like a straight up like, you know, like a oh, this was decent 6 out of 10. Like not a disrespectful 6 out of 10, but a decent 6 out of 10. In my opinion.
Yeah.
But I was enjoying it, man. You know, it was a very subtle start. But
Yep.
I had my expectations super low, so
They
when they
need to
managed
bring
to
Ape Escape 3 to
Well,
classics.
I was expecting at least a reveal. Not Wolverine, because I've been telling you about Wolverine. I don't see Wolverine being like shown anytime soon after the leak.
Yeah.
I think that game's gonna go full on. Like they're just redoing everything.
I don't know, bro.
Because
That'd be
it
crazy.
just doesn't make sense. No, because it doesn't make sense for them to release it. Because if you release that game after everything that was leaked and you just like add the textures and all that, all people are gonna do that played it just spoil everything and start leaking it. So that's
Yeah.
why I figured they would redo it. But no, somebody said Ape Escape in the super chat. You know what's funny? They showed Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
me and you both were day one in Snake Eater. That game looks good. But here's the thing. They were highlighting Ape Escape characters in the game. They keep highlighting this. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, where's the remake for Ape Escape?
Yeah. Yeah. They keep
That would have been a good
referencing it.
reveal.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, I want to play Metal Gear, but I hate stealth. I hate it so fucking much. Like I hate stealth. Like and it looks
I
so
thought you
good.
would like it if you really played a really good stealth game. Like I think this one would be up your alley. Just like something like Siphon Filter would be up your or Splinter Cell. Excuse me, Splinter Cell would be up your.
My brother was
alley.
a Splinter Cell dude. Like we had all the Splinter Cells, and I tried them, but I couldn't get into them. That was his bag, though. It was his bag. But to go over to super chats real quick. Demo Flow says MK's my shit. Won't tolerate any slander. And bro, Mortal Kombat was my shit, and that's why I have such a strong opinion on it. But if you enjoy it, bro, more power to you. Cause I wish I could too, but unfortunately, we're here. But shout out to you, dog. And yes, Char said they need to bring Ape Escape 3 to classics. Bro, they just need to re-release all these games and let people collect them, bro. Like,
see, they're so obsessed with chasing Hollywood. That's why they're doing that ridiculous TV show, which is getting bombed, just like the damn game got fucking completely,
oh man,
eradicated. Like they're obsessed with shit that don't matter, and it
yeah.
pisses me off. Like, what is the point of, I know you haven't been watching that TV show, so otherwise that would have been funny if you were watching. I would have loved to see you review it, or I would have jumped in. I dead ass would have jumped in if you were reviewing that shit. Because I'd be like, dog, they changed so much shit.
I already told you what was so up with the Last of Us after seeing season 1, and I'm like, I don't even like this, and this is the best of the Last of Us.
Whoa,
it's like I'm not
here's
going
the thing,
to.
though. Season 1 was passable because Bella Ramsey was passable as Ellie for that time being, right? But now we're at a point where you do the time jump, and I don't know if just Neil was just a dumbass or maybe it was a call by HBO.
I don't think he has that much power. He's a producer, but but producers just control like money, really. Like if I'm not mistaken, that's usually how that goes. But I don't think he really has that much control.
No, because if you notice, the chick they got to play Abby looks just like Ellie.
Yeah. Yeah,
in the game,
crazy, right?
in the video game, she looks just like Ellie. It's like,
thank you for thank you, you fucking idiots, for proving everything we've said correct. I'm like, I can't wait for them to do Abby in The Last of Us Part 2 because we know they ain't gonna find no bitch that look like her to play Abby, which is just going to validate everything that we said with how retarded Abby looked in the video game. Thank you for that.
Yep.
I'll take my victory lap. I don't give a fuck, bro. This shit is retarded.
Credit to the actress. They try to make her like cut up or whatever, like try to get her like in shape. But it's like, dog, sweetheart, it would take 30 years for you probably to ever look like Abby looked in that fucking video game.
No, you have to get straight up on steroids.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. There's no way that a woman can look like that without doing steroids. And if they tell you they're not on steroids, they're fucking lying. They're fucking lying. Yeah. Like, it's so much harder to build muscle as a woman as a man, because women don't have nearly as much testosterone unless you're a soy boy bitch. But I digress. But those dudes don't look anywhere near cut.
The crazy thing is, too,
it's reality.
The crazy thing is, too, though, this was such a Neil's like decision to make her, make her that ridiculously jacked. Because the actual actress who they used the body for, her name's Colleen Foch. She actually looks normal, you know what I mean? She's like normally built, but she's like, she's cut. She's a body, she's not really a bodybuilder. She's like a fitness, you know what I mean? Like a fitness
trainer or
like
whatever?
competitor, she's a competitor. She swims and all that shit. Like she's a competitor. Okay. But she's not like jack like that. So they added extra levels to this muscle mass on this woman's body. Plus they added a different head on the body. It's like it's ridiculous.
It's like they had to have got I don't know, bro. I don't even care.
Neil's some creepy shit, man.
Yeah,
and then he threw the girl from Intergalactic in it too, by the way.
People that defend the shit, it's just like, you do realize that you're just defending this fucking weirdo's fetish, right? Like, he's actually into that shit. Like, he's sexually attracted to that weird shit, and you're here defending his fetish. Like, that makes you retarded. Like, why don't you?
Like, keep in mind, Sony was heavily censoring everything, especially anime, for sexual scenes.
Yeah.
So for a fact, Neil had to be in the back telling Sony, listen, I don't care what you guys want or what you guys say. Abby's getting fucked.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it grotesque. And they're going to hate it. And they're like, all right, fuck it.
Oh, man.
Do it. And that literally happened.
Yo, Black Metal Gamer is asking you a question. Appreciate the too, brother. He says, Bit, do you have souls like fatigue or do you want more?
That's a good question. I mean, after I beat Liza P and do this DLC, I am probably going to just jump to some shooters. So I'm gonna jump to some red, but I am a little bit, just a tad bit, not overly fatigued. Shows like just where it's at for me, but not overly fatigued. But I will say there is like an overabundance of Souls like games that are just thrown out here. There's a whole lot of games taking inspiration. We got Phantom Blade Zero that still hasn't been dropped yet, but that's more that's looking like a Souls like. Was it Wu Chang? That's been shown.
I feel like Summer
Neo
Game
3.
Fest was like 80% Souls likes.
Yeah, Wu Chang. It's a lot. It's a lot of games.
Yeah.
But make no mistake about it. Like, you know, it doesn't bother me. They're not for everybody. They're just not for everybody. And that's the thing I guess I like about them anyway. Like they're like it's just they're so niche. They're so different. You know. Now that entire culture, I guess you can say, is changing when you have developers throwing easy modes and shit
Yeah,
like that
dude,
into their
bro.
games. So it's kind of weird. It kind of takes away from everything. Granted, they haven't done that with a Dark Souls game yet, thank God. But
I mean, they did it. They did it just in
eh,
a roundabout way. Like if
yeah.
you know if you understand the game, you could make like Elden Ring easy. Bro,
Oh
you could
yeah.
go
You
get a
don't have to
fucking
do all this
Kamehameha
extra shit.
wave and just start lighting motherfuckers up. It's really not that hard. It just depends on the build that you make. You can make it kind
Oh
of
yeah.
easy.
No, they definitely know what they're doing when it comes to builds and making it easier for casuals. If you really want like an easy like path, and I'll give you a good example. When I first played Demon Souls, I went all magic Demon Souls and literally was just like going through bosses and shit like that. It was like nothing. It's like that. They always have cheat codes for magic, but for those that are the hardcore enthusiasts that want to have a challenge, but also have some other ways, they have bleed builds. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
always it's different stuff they have for somebody.
Yeah,
It's different.
for me, I can't do like the bitch made shit, but then I'll get smoked doing shit the hard way too. So it's like I'm in this in between of I refuse to do like bitch ass magic builds, you know, stupid shit like that, that make the game easy, but I end up getting
Yep.
smoked doing shit the hard way. So you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm too
Oh
stubborn,
yeah.
bro. I'm too fucking stubborn. But
It hurts though. You got DLC dropping and doing a damn difficulty setting. Like, come
yeah,
on,
that's
bro.
crazy,
Come
man.
on, bro. I'll
That's
do
like
that.
unprecedented in terms of like you know what
Uh-huh.
genre you decided to make a game for, like, and you know what people expect of that genre. Like, you have to adhere to that shit.
Yep.
But moving on to Summer Game Fest specifically, what do you think about that show? Like, what was some of the stuff that intrigued you particularly?
Uh, I mean, RE9. That's all I really need to say at that point. It was cool seeing the Hitman update. That was cool. Um, Mafia, of course. Again, that's what
Dude, I
sold
was
me even
mad when they
further
showed
on
off
the game.
Mafia. I was so
Are
pissed.
you?
I
Maybe you're
was
expecting like a different separate show for it.
I don't want to see any game, any story. Like, please just
Oh yeah.
talk to me about features and mechanics, like stuff like that. You know, that's cool. But like, dude,
No.
I don't want to know any more about the story. I looked away. I tried not to pay attention. Like, bro, I'm already sold on the story. I want to figure it out as I go. I don't want to stop spoiling it, motherfucker. Like, let me
Mm,
fucking enjoy that shit. You already sold me on the story. That's what pissed me off because it's like,
yeah.
dude, like, just have the developers talk about gameplay, talk about mechanics, talk about features, talk about upgrades. Like, that's the stuff I like to hear because that's not spoiling shit. Like, you're just out here
Mm.
showing like important scenes, pivotal scenes of the story, and I was mad. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little heated.
No, well, usually when they show stuff like that, I mean, it means you have a lot to look forward to. I mean, there's a lot more. Like a
I
good
hope
example
so.
of
I
this
don't know.
is the Death Stranding thing. The Death Stranding thing really was awesome. I liked what I
Yeah.
saw there too. I know Rev's going to be gooning after a
Yo,
certain scene. What?
yo.
Shout out to Rev.
Shout out to Rev. Hell yeah.
So when them shoes came off, I was like, Rev was like, "Ooh." Anyway.
Oh my god.
Uh,
No. No. I'll never understand. Bro, you know, I opened up this feature and I think it's only available on the phone where your community can post like make posts. It's kind of like Reddit on YouTube now. Like
mm.
your community can make posts. Bro, the first thing that gets posted is a picture of my foot. I'm just like, you motherfuckers, bro. Like, really, you fucking assholes. Like, this is how it all starts.
Oh
They
God.
just want to troll, man. But I think that's a cool feature. If you just think Reddit is cancer, and you just want to have like, I guess your version of Reddit on your channel. But
Hey man, go ahead and start that OnlyFans. Show out them shoes. You know what I'm saying? Make that money.
no, son, there may be a foot, but you best believe there's a sock on that foot, cause socks on deck at all times, man, at all times. Shut up, foot fetish weirdos. I mean,
Sock
what?
gig. Oh God, the sock gig.
The
There you
highlight.
go, easy money. That's the easy money, Joe. You already
Oh my
know.
god.
But Death Stranding, I'm all in. I can't wait to
Yeah.
play that. That's really got my attention. So it's like after Liza P is done, I'm all in.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel that. I feel that.
all in for Death Stranding too, and that's going to take up a lot of my time. And you know me, I like to put so many hours into that type of game. Like I love to explore, so I already know it's going to be a minute before I touch another game. Probably like a few weeks if I touch another game. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
going to be it. I love Death Stranding 1 so much that I can't wait. I was talking to Blaze about that. We was laying the like the mountains. You know, like it starts off with the world being barren, and as you build connections, you get more stuff, roads and all that stuff. I was
Yeah.
curious. We were just talking about like, damn, how the world's gonna change and how cool it's gonna look when you build those connections. So
Yeah. No,
looking
hell yeah,
forward to
hell
it.
yeah. I mean, Death Stranding is just its own thing. So they're finally coming out with a sequel. It's been a little minute, but yeah, it's definitely a niche game. If you like it, you like it. If you like it, you love
Only
it, really.
goons.
But yeah, it's interesting. Kojima, he at least whether you like what he has to offer or not, you can't say that he isn't pretty creative with the shit that he does. So, and he
Oh yeah,
does
for sure. He
top
took
tier
a lot of
production.
yeah, no, a lot of creative weapons, a lot of different ways to go about it. I will say this though, the guy who was playing the game for him when he was doing the deep dive talk with Jeff Gilly, that motherfucker's getting fired. That
Oh
motherfucker
man.
sucked. He almost died on stream. I was like, oh Lord, this motherfucker about to get fired, and I bet he is. So
Oh
so
man.
that's about it for that.
Yeah. For me, like the main highlight is
Mm,
is the what was it? Project Century finally got a real name. It's called Stranger Than Heaven.
yep.
And it's like the Yakuza looking game. And some people are thinking, like some Yakuza fans, my boy saw it, he's a massive Yakuza fan. He's thinking that this might be like a story that kind of yo, what's up, Tendo? That kind of is the inception of Yakuza, maybe,
Hmm.
but there's no direct connection to it that we could see so far. It might be, it might not be, we don't know. But I love the main character, dude. That dude, wait, yo, I just gravitate to any character that smokes a cigarette. I don't know what it is about that, but it's just a vibe. There's like a cool factor to a motherfucker that just starts smoking a cigarette. It's like, all right, I don't know, man. I gotta fuck with this dude. I like his look. I like his outfit. He's looking like a bad motherfucker, bro. I'm so hyped for that. I love characters that just like main characters that look cool as shit, and he looks so fucking cool. And apparently, from what I seen, his eyes kind of gave away that there's like different time periods to the game. I know that this one was in
Yep.
the 40s, and then what they first showed us was like in the early like I don't know like 1915 or something like that. I can't quite remember, but he was younger in the first trailer that they showed, so that's cool.
Yep.
Um, so I'm super excited for that, man. Stranger Than Heaven is a cool name too. I'm just digging the vibe of that shit. That shit is
Are
dope.
you gonna give Mecha Brick a shot? Or were you interested in Mecha
Ah,
Brick? This is a game we saw. It was like I think it was in early access or something like that. It
oh, it
was
is. I didn't
it
even
was
know that.
no beforehand. I thought it was in early access, or
Hmm.
they had like they were giving demo. I think we
I think it
tried
was
it. It
a
was like they
demo.
were giving it a
I never
try. Yeah,
tried it.
something like that.
I don't play demos like that. I just don't have time to play demos. I'd rather just play the games that I have. I don't know. I'm just funny like that. Mecha
Yeah.
Breaker, like it looks
What up, Nintendo?
cool, but it never sold me with anything they showed. Like I don't know. I'm just not
That's
like
fair.
it's like it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not like I have to get this. I have to get this. I'll see what's up. I don't mind playing it if it's definitely dope, but I don't know. I'm not completely sold on the game. But
Okay. Gears of War, Reloaded. Was that something on your
no,
get
because
list?
it doesn't have the other two games. If it gave me to drop me the
Mm,
trilogy, I'd day one it. But like, dude, I already played Gears Remaster. You know, it's like I already played through the story. Like I'm good. Like, and I'm not really a multiplayer Gears player like that. I'm ass. I'm like a fucking just a body that gets blown the
yeah.
fuck up like multiple times. Like I can't do
Um,
all that wall bounce and shit. But I was also so you're not fucking with the Liza P DLC because of the difficulty shit or nah?
no, I'm gonna get it. You already know
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. There's trophies on it. I'm gonna clear it up. Why not? Um, I'm trying to think. There was a hard. Yeah, it was another hard directive something. I think it's Directive 8020 that was shown. It's kind of giving me funny thing is, it's kind of giving me Callisto Protocol vibes, but in a good way. For the gore, the horror, I actually like what I saw there, so that looks good. So yeah, no,
Dude,
it was a lot of games.
how you feel about Dying Light the Beast?
Looks good.
Dude, that shit look heat, right?
Look good. Did
Yeah,
you
I saw the
you played
30.
Dying Light too, right?
I played it, but I didn't finish it. I couldn't stand the game. I
Yeah.
First off, it was running kind of funny on my PS5 when it first came out, and I put like 30
Yep.
hours into it, and I couldn't get into it, man. I couldn't get into it for nothing. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck. It's just too much shit in that game, and I'm just like,
The
bro,
first one's
just
just goofy. That's why I fell in love with it. The first one.
the
It's
first
so
one is
goofy.
simple but fun,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah.
they need to just strip some of the bullshit mechanics in the sequel because it was just too fucking much. And then like this, I think it was like the second area you go to. It's so fucking hard to traverse that area. It's so
Mm-hmm.
frustrating. It's like to get where you need to go, climb up to where you need to go, bro. I kept falling, and it was just so fucking annoying. I think that's what broke me. That shit broke me. I was just fucking just annoyed to hell.
Yeah.
But the shame is like, and there was like the lack of guns, which they added later, which is cool. I might go back to it and give it another try. Since
Mhm.
I did buy it on PC, but I'm not like committed to doing that. I
Were
definitely
you
am committed to the beast though.
okay? You weren't interested in Ghost of Yotei, right? I know you talked about the
Man.
lead writer and everything. If I remember correctly, the writers for
Oh
I
no, no,
forgot
no!
the name.
I just, bro, I'm a Jin fan. Like, you got rid of my boy. Like, I don't know. It's gonna
You
take a
know
lot for me to care. Maybe I'll pick it up when
the
it comes to PC, but they did
yeah.
enough for me to be like, I could wait.
Now you know it's funny about Jin. The same people who are hyping her up, the new girl, are trying to say that Jin was boring. But I'm like, bro, I thought Jin was good.
Like people
She was
don't
not like
like
it's so weird.
like people are fucking weird as shit. Like
Yeah.
these motherfuckers, they don't like real men. Like I'm convinced. Like the dudes that say Jen is boring, I'm convinced that they're just gay. Like they just want very feminine bitch ass dudes to play as. They don't like a strong fucking decisive man to play as in a video game. Now you just like to play as a bitch. Either if it be a male bitch or a female bitch, you just like to play as bitches, and that's all.
Yeah.
Like that's the only response that I hear when you try to say that Jin is boring. Jin is
Mhm.
stoic. He's respectable. He's somebody that I do respect because of his stoicism and how he carries himself. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. A lot of people don't know what it is to be that type of person because a lot of people don't carry themselves with self-respect to begin with. So I mean, I guess when you find a character like that, it must bother you. But I
Yeah.
just don't. I'm good, bro. Like if you like that and that's your opinion, I just there's nothing we could agree on, and I'll just move on. But it's
Yeah, no,
whatever, man.
I liked what they were doing with Jin, like especially at the end when you make the choice.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah,
you want to you want to honor or you want to just be like no because like be a because you're technically a ninja at this point, depending on what you've done.
yeah.
Like, did you kill him? I didn't kill him. I let him live because I was
Nah, I
thinking this is going
killed
to
him.
set up the sequel.
I
I didn't
killed
kill
him.
him.
I had
And
to
I
go
left him
through it,
alive.
man. Like I'm always the type of person I have to choose the most like fucked up or like the most shitty ending. Like I don't know if you remember Detroit Become Human with
Uh-huh.
homeboy dude. I'm not gonna lie, I had to go through letting him get assassinated at the end because I had to choose the most dramatic shit to
Which
end
one? Oh,
on.
no, I'm trying to think which one. You talking about the one that was starting the revolution with the
Yes,
cops shooting everybody? Oh,
yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I,
That
I had to
one.
let him get assassinated because, like, bro, like, I just have to choose the most dramatic ending. So, like, the most dramatic ending with Tsushima was obviously the one that I chose. And I don't know, just it felt right because that's what they wanted anyway. But I thought it was cool that they gave you the option. Like there's more meaning to that. I don't know if people don't like that kind of shit, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They give you a bitch now, so you all could be happy with your ghost of fucking dishwasher bullshit. So
That's crazy. Not Ghost of Dishwasher. Oh
Yo, son,
Lord.
at least we was seeing cheeks with Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, they're dude cheeks, but they was cheeks. You ain't gonna see no cheeks in this one. Have fun with that.
Well, so they said there's partial nudity. She'll be partially nude, and
Yeah,
when
it's
she's
gonna be the
going to do
dudes
the
that's
bad
naked.
shit,
Have fun with that. The NPC dudes.
uh,
And they gonna have their
stupid.
dicks out. Have fun.
I'm like, bro, y'all really think they're gonna show some? They're gonna show an Asian woman's ass and tits? You're something wrong. They ain't gonna show none of that. That's just gonna be sensual like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
This isn't Abby. Unless she looks like Abby, you ain't seeing shit.
Yeah, for real though. But dude, I'm most excited for Dying Light the Beast. I still don't understand how you could get that game for free. I was trying to figure it out because they said that
Yep.
if you bought, I guess, all of Dying Light 2, you can get the Beast for free. But I don't know if that's still a thing anymore because that's a full price video game. I think it's like 60 or 70 or some shit.
I don't think they changed it. I don't think there was any update in terms of changing. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it still remained the same because that was like one of their main selling points. But I don't know. That's a
I
good
couldn't
point
figure it
though.
out. I don't know. I'll end up just buying it again. I don't even care. But
Yeah.
you was talking about yeah, that shit looked dope. That was definitely a highlight of Summer Game Fest. A lot of people don't believe it's real. Like my boy Hypno, he's just like, yeah, I don't believe this game is real. Looks kind of too
Yeah.
crazy.
That was fire.
We'll see what happens, man. I hope so. There was
Yeah,
one.
'cause I need horror game to hold
Yeah.
me over to Alien Isolation 2. So I need something scary.
Dude, yeah.
So I'll take all
I
of them.
forgot that was coming out. Holy shit! But they did announce it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they
Kick
didn't
the
see
baby.
anything for it yet.
Yep.
But I guess it's still early production. But there was this isometric game that they showed at the Summer Game Show, Summer Game Fest, and I was so upset because it's like an Epic Game Store published game, but it was like this
Yep.
isometric, like sci-fi action game, and it was like dark and it looked really cool. I thought that was cool. I think it's called End of Abyss. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
End of Abyss. Um,
Yeah, no,
and
it was a lot of great games here. I know a lot of people probably was like, well, I saw some weird takes. They're like, oh, the state of play is like a 10 out of 10. Summer games but a 5. I was like, okay, that's funny shit. But
yeah, I mean, I think that both showed variety, to some
Yeah.
extent. I mean, there was a lot of Souls-like shit, don't get me wrong, but, they was definitely doing some things that I wasn't expecting them to do at all. Like, I wasn't expecting to see an isometric game that looked cool. Like, how often do you get that? And it's not like a Diablo clone. And I think they did show a Diablo clone that looked better than Diablo, so there's that too. But I think that the most like surprising thing that a lot of people took away from Summer Game Fest show specifically was that there was like no Nintendo, nothing Nintendo.
Well, yeah, I understand. Nintendo is not Nintendo's hardware is not that it's not the greatest. I don't expect a whole lot of shit. Like not every single thing is gonna run on the Switch.
Well,
Let's be real.
I'm just saying like games that specifically cater to the Switch too. I mean, it's a brand new system that just came out. I was expecting like them to show something like like second party or like a third party exclusive stuff like that. They didn't show
Right.
anything. Nothing Nintendo that I could remember. I think that there's probably
Yep.
some like there's I'm sure that there's games that they showed here that'll also end up being on Nintendo Switch too. But I was kind of surprised I didn't see anything.
Unless they're saving it for like their Nintendo only show, but even then that's kind of weird because they will always show. You know what I mean? If it's coming to Nintendo, they just flat out say, "Listen, it's going to Nintendo as well." So yeah, no, I do think that because optimization being a big thing too. I do think the Switch is going to miss out on a good chunk of games. It's going to get obviously third party support. We're not saying it's not, but it's not going to get all the crazy shit that me and you would be looking forward to playing. It's not going to get that. I don't see that happening at all. And yeah, no, they'll be fine. I mean, you see that they sold what 3 million units in like 24 hours. So they broke sales records.
Wait,
like it's
3
insane.
million?
Yeah, they sold They sold 3 million. And with 24 hours.
That's crazy, bro. I'm actually
That's how many Switches sold.
I'm floored by that. Yeah, like people are just buying the shit up. So it's like I don't know.
Bro, the lines were insane. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Like 200 or something people in line just to get a Switch. Like, bro, holy shit.
Yeah.
Insane.
Wow, that is crazy. Real quick, we got Devastator. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the two. He says, Cass, BitCloud. opinions on RE9's connection to our Resident Evil Outbreak. I'm personally
So
not.
that
I'm not. I don't know anything really about that personally.
so the female character that everybody saw, the chick with the it looked like grayish hair, whatever. I
Yeah.
forgot what her name was, but she's the daughter of the reporter from Outbreak, she's a survivor in Outbreak. No, like I think it's cool because it ties a game that, in my understanding, I thought Outbreak was very underrated. It was very creative. It wasn't, it was definitely different. But I thought it was underrated. I liked that game a lot. I like that you can craft and just be really kind of like a survivalist in a sense in that game. It was really cool.
Okay.
But no, seeing that, I got no issue with it at all. I'm kind of interested to see how this ties into play. Like, is it going to be a situation where we see Chris, not Chris, but Leon come back
I think
for
he's the
this
main
one?
character supposedly. So I don't even think
Yeah,
necessarily she's the main character, or maybe she plays a part.
it's like a plot device for it because she said that she stumbles across the ruins supposedly of Raccoon City.
Mm,
So that's going to be cool. You have the guy who survived it, right? Or survivors of Raccoon City make their return,
yeah.
like Leon. And then you have, what's her name? Not Jill, but what's the old girl from Resident Evil 2? Claire Redfield.
Yeah.
So you'll have them come back, and I'm all with it. If they do it, if they do it just like they did RE2 remake, this is gonna be fire.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be fire from start to finish. It might be first person though. That's the other thing. I don't know. They haven't really set perspectives. I think this is going to be more of the third person style,
Mm.
and then they'll get the final first person one with what's his name character from RE7 and 8. Ethan Winter's daughter.
Yeah.
You get that one.
I think
I think
it's
they're gonna do
cool
it.
to do first person if you have like one protagonist, but if you have two different protagonists, like it's probably just good to run it third person.
Yep,
Um,
I think so
yeah,
too.
that's cool though. I mean, shit, new Resident Evil, it's cool to see.
Look great.
Yeah, it does look awesome. It does look awesome.
Look really good.
But shout out to Black Metal Gamer for the 2. He says, Yote's cheeks gonna look like 8-bit Eric's paws. No, bro. No.
Oh,
Oh my god,
come
bro.
out to them. Oh man.
Yeah, unfortunately when 8-bit Eric gets drunk on stream, you end up seeing things that you don't want to see. So
Brother,
shout out to Eric, bro.
no.
Shout out to Eric. Shout out to the homie, man. Yo, you be wildin' though.
What's that, brother?
But moving on to specifically the Xbox show. What you think first and foremost about the handheld?
I'm very curious to see what they're gonna price it at. Looks
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I like honestly, it looks exactly like me and you kind of pictured, right? We kept saying Aces Rock Ally type of thing with just Xbox branding, like Xbox buttons. It
Mhm.
looks exactly like you would want. It doesn't look bad or anything. I like that. I do agree with a lot of people. This thing is either going to live or die by the price tag. Some people think it's
Yeah.
going to be 900. Some people say it's going to be 800 or higher. I am curious to see what they're going to charge you for it. But the fact that they're flat out just, I'm seeing dudes having meltdowns over the fact that you can play PlayStation games on this thing with
They're in
Xbox games
denial.
and Steam.
They're flat
It's like,
fucking
bro,
denial.
It's like, bro, first of all, half you assholes are not playing these PlayStation games that's being played on this fucking thing. Ain't nobody playing Spider-Man 2. You ain't playing Spider-Man 1. You ain't playing none of these, number one. Number two, none of you give a shit. More people are playing it. If you really care about this game, more people are on it and more eyes are getting to it. And guess what? Those translate to sales.
Yeah.
Potential sales. I don't understand why people are so fucking
Sales
retarded.
only matter when it's in their
internet.
when it benefits their argument. That's all that is, bro.
Yeah. It's like, bro, it was cool though. I ain't going to you. It was really, really cool. I see a lot of people playing it. They were telling me how smooth the experience was, how seamless it was. Some idiots got caught in 8K to us. Well, you need an Xbox to play this thing. I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. This is a dedicated handheld. Dude's trying to say that it was like a PS Portal shit. Like, no, Portal, you need a console.
Yeah.
And internet. You don't need none of that shit with this thing. But
yeah.
There's the internet. These the idiots that infest the internet. But,
yeah,
it was cool. It was a cool moment.
I think that the system looks cool, but Once I saw that it wasn't an OLED screen, I was out. I'm like, ugh. The
Not the
next,
first one. Usually they don't do that with the first entry. They do
yo,
that with like
son,
a second
there's
version.
multiple, you know, handhelds out here that has an OLED screen. The Switch,
Not day one
the
though.
the
Not the
revi-
first
the
edition.
revised Switch had a fucking OLED. Like honestly,
Yeah, the
the next,
revised, the newer one.
yes,
They might come out with a revised one
shit.
because you know Microsoft loves to come out with revised, slimmer products. It could get a revised version, but
That's the one I would wait for. I don't even want to
yeah,
switch. I don't want to switch to. Don't have an OLED. Like
yep,
the next handheld I will get will be an OLED. There's no debate about that. Like that's a must. That is like, dude. I was looking at a picture where they showed the Switch One OLED, right next to the Switch Two screen by
mm,
screen on the same game. Bro, you can tell the difference in like where you could tell the difference the most is that like on an OLED, the black screen is just like it almost looks like it's off. Like, you know what I
right.
mean? And with a non OLED, it just looks kind of really gray, like a really dark
Like dated,
gray.
little
Looks
dated.
gray,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it really does make all the difference, bro. After playing on my OLED monitor, it's like, dude, if I'm just black screen on my OLED monitor, it looks like it's off. That's
yeah,
fucking crazy, like we don't really. That's not something that's usual. With LCD, like I'm just good on it. If it's LCD, I don't want it, bro. The next handheld I'll
yeah.
get will be OLED. It's not even debatable. I don't know which one it will be. I'm thinking maybe the Lenovo Legion Go, but that's probably down the
Mm,
line, like next year.
yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking of because that's gonna be OLED, the Legion Go 2. So
Right.
that's how.
It was funny though. Just seeing the reactions from it. People were legit convinced that Sony was going to block their games going on this thing. I'm like, bro, if they block, in order for Sony to block their games being played on this thing, they would have to change their PC strategy. And everybody in this chat, and you especially know that ain't gonna fucking happen because they're making too much money off of this,
Yeah.
and these games are turning ridiculous profit,
Don't.
more so than the console. So that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show the copium. And that's why MBG talk about some, oh, maybe we judged the PS Portal too harshly. Shut the fuck up, please. No, the hell we did not. That shit's trash. But
It's just
it's
like,
weird.
dude, I remember I bought the Vita for, shit, I don't remember what the price was at the time, like 200, 250, whichever. I got a little late.
Yep.
Like I got in like July of 2013. I got it for my birthday. Um,
Mhm.
and bro, all the features the Vita had was so fucking sick. And then you
Yeah.
get like one thing on that handheld, like for the same price or more, I forget. But
Hmm.
like, dude, I know what it is to have shit that does a whole bunch of stuff. And when you see something that does only a portion, like obviously you're gonna have the mindset of, ugh, like, ugh, no,
I
I'd
don't
rather get
play
the
this
one
shit.
handheld that does more personally. I mean, like, it's cool for the price. Like, it's definitely cool for the price if you just trying to stream your games from your PlayStation, you want to be in different areas and shit. But you still want to play your PlayStation games. Yeah, I get that. But for me personally, it's like I've seen handhelds do a whole lot of other shit, and I just want to be able to do all that other shit. So that's just me personally.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think that the handheld could be cool. Yeah, for the Xbox handheld, Asus Xbox handheld. It's an interesting collaboration. I'm curious to see how it does. If it's gonna bait. My main thing is, oh, you think I'll be trolling PlayStation fanboys? I'm waiting to see these Xbox fanboys that was saying, "Oh, I never want to go to PC. I don't want to rebuild my library. I don't want to deal with the hustles of settings menu, the hassles of settings menus." I'm waiting for these motherfuckers to see. I'm
Oh
waiting
yeah.
to see if they buy this shit. Like
I don't
the,
want to have to
ju-
turn all my settings all the way up and all this
yes,
shit each game. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. You know you don't have to do that, right? You
bro.
can
I'm
just play the fucking game.
wait until Risk It for the Biscuit buys this fucking handheld because he's
Oh,
the
you gotta let me
one.
know when you go live with that.
Bro, he was like, I don't want to rebuild my library. I don't want to deal with settings menus, the complexities of PC. Bro, if you buy this shit just because there's a fucking Xbox logo on it, I cannot
Hey,
wait to roast your bitch ass, man. I can't wait.
everybody clip this. Everybody clip this because I'm telling you right now, once they do the hybrid consoles, not just Microsoft, but PlayStation, and they have that shit where it's a seamless bridge and it goes the way I hope it does, where not only does your shit transfer over, right? But hopefully they work something with Steam where your achievements can transfer into Steam
Mm,
points. You know what I mean? And go into Steam in your profile.
Yeah.
If they do some shit like that, that'd be even more cool. But once that shit happens and they have that bridge there, you're gonna see a lot of these refugee looking motherfuckers all come over like, oh, I'm ready. Like, it's the same dickheads who said that 30 FPS is better than 60 FPS because 30 FPS is more filmic. These are the same dickheads that's going to be trying to jump into PC.
Crazy, right?
And it's hilarious. So enjoy that, man. But
yes, they
it's
be
too
something
funny.
else, bro. It's all like just lies until their company of choice does it. That's all that shit is. Like, just lie
Yep.
your ass off, make excuses until you feel comfortable when your company does the same shit you've been fighting against forever. And it's like, okay, daddy's doing it now. That means it's okay. Daddy PlayStation's doing it now, so it's okay. Daddy Xbox is doing it now. That means I could do it. It gives me permission to do it. That's y'all act like these companies is your fucking daddies. And it's so
Facts.
sad, bro. And I cannot wait for these fake ass Xbox console gremlins to go buy that fucking handheld, knowing what it is, and they after making all these fucking excuses on why they will never fuck with PC. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be we're gonna be eating good. We're making fun of them. It's gonna be funny.
Next video about to be legendary. I'm gonna have me a celebration. Make sure y'all tune into that video. Celebration of Icon there. It goes bye-bye.
Oh man.
Celebration tag. Stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, cool in the game. But
All right.
oh, you didn't think I would have known the reference, huh? Nah, but
and with that tell, Mr.
so you're playing
stop.
Oh, okay. Shaka Khan, baby. And Rufus.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't remember that's also Rufus, but what was I gonna ask? So you planning to be a little petty on your channel these days?
I mean, we're getting everything there. We're getting there.
Shit. Okay. I want to see it, bro. I'm fucking down for the pettiness. I have a whole channel specifically dedicated to pettiness. So.
Oh Lord.
built on pettiness. Absolutely. I love it. But for me, the Xbox show, dude, the takeaway, like the big game that had me hyped as fuck was Clockwork Revolution. I was just hoping for a little trailer. Bro, they gave you a whole walkthrough of everything. I was like, holy shit. The amount of shit. I like the style of the game. That's why I was hoping it was gonna be there. And thankfully it was there, and the amount of stuff that they showed had me fucking like wowed. I was definitely blown the fuck away. But that's the main one that I wanted to see. I like that it is like an RPG, and I like all the mechanics. I like the guns too. The gun designs look kind of weird and quirky but cool, and they stand out. That's something I think that I think Clockwork Revolution actually has that over the Outer Worlds 2. I think that a lot of the Outer Worlds 2 guns are kind
of I did that crazy. Look what I just said.
let me read that. All right, so I did happen to mute the super chats because I didn't want it to talk over us. But let me go into the super chats. We got Brandon, the anime guy, for the 5. It says Microsoft Xbox system engineers working under the hood of Windows to make it not suck. It will make it way to normalize PC. Got to combat Linux and Steam. I hope so. But also we know this company as a whole is super bloated, and they make a lot of promises and they fall short. Like that's just Microsoft as a whole. It's not even necessarily an Xbox thing. It's just an overall. It's even with Google. Google be like, we're introducing this new thing, and then in a year they cancel it, like that fucking cloud streaming shit that they had. These really big corporations, they make a lot of these promises, and a lot of them don't necessarily come to fruition. But I hope that it does. They need to be competitive when it comes to their operating system, because at the end of the day, I don't want to go to Linux. I'd rather just stay with what I know. But what I know is also trash too. There's no denying that. But I hope that they do. It would be awesome to see them compete. We'll see what happens, man. Just get rid of a lot of that bloatware with Windows 11. Because that's where I'm going to next, sadly. But thank you so much for the 5, Brandon. I appreciate you. And shout out to Attendo for the 10. Appreciate you, brother. He says, I'm so glad I switched Glad I switched. I'm so glad switched to BitCloud here. I don't know who the other one is. She looks important. What a joke! Oh my god. Damn. You don't know who you forgot about me already? Damn,
Damn,
that's
Nintendo.
crazy, bro.
Crazy. Shout out to Nintendo.
That's crazy, bro. He says, want a joke? No. Okay, what concert costs just 45 cents, 50 cents, featuring Nickelback? Oh my god. You simp for Epsilon? Epsilon?
Oh man.
I'm confused. I don't know who she is. Oh man, Nintendo, I see how it is, brother. I see how it is, man.
Nintendo, what have I been missing? See, I gotta pull up more. See, I'm missing the smoke.
Hell yeah, yo, you be missing a whole bunch of shit, bro. Especially at night. We be in the Discord just talking shit today. It's fun.
I'd be at work though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you too busy. You can't really do anything.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I'll make more effort. I see you pull through.
Yeah, if you can. If not, don't worry about it, man. Because obviously work comes first. But it'd be cool if you pull up.
I don't even give a shit. I can listen to music and everything. So I can literally just listen to bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. Hell yeah. Well, at least they give you some freedom. That's what's up. But
yeah.
Anything else from the Xbox showcase that kind of piqued your interest?
Aside from just them, actually showing more, I guess, effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To drop games and be, transparent. That's all I really can say about it. It was a good show. I can't really say anything bad about it. It's a solid show.
Yeah,
a lot of games.
Too much talking.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy coming to Xbox was pretty cool.
Yeah,
and crazy. They had a funny flex. Did you notice what they posted on Twitter? Where they said that the Xbox platform is the only platform where you can actually play every single Final Fantasy game natively on Xbox.
Really?
You can play every single Final Fantasy. Yeah, they said you can play every single Final Fantasy game natively. That was a crazy flex.
The only place? No way.
I know. Even though it's kind of false, you can do it on PC, but still. Well, you can emulate the PC, but yeah.
That sounds crazy. But so, which ones is Xbox? I mean, PlayStation missing at that point?
Did they some of the OG?
Did they get the Pixel games?
Yeah, I don't think they got those.
That's crazy if they didn't. No, I don't think so. There's something up there. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You can play the entire series though, start to finish.
Damn those. I mean,
yeah, because a lot of them are streaming.
That's what we want at the end of the day, man. Yeah, streaming is trash. Fuck that. But
yeah, no, fuck that. I have good internet. I'm not ever degrading myself to streaming a fucking video game. Input lag on everything. I'm not doing it. Fuck that.
Yeah. An announcement that caught me off guard, I didn't think was going to be at the Xbox event of all things, was the Persona 4 remake announcement.
Yep.
I was like, I knew the music, and then I just seen the main character just running around. It's like all brand new. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? Because that was like the first Persona game I ever played. Was Golden on Vita, and it was a really good game, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I love the tone and ominousness from the very beginning.
I never got into Persona. Like I seen Mo playing it. I'm like, damn, this game actually looks kind of cool, but I never really got into it.
Yeah. If you get into it, you really have to be in it for the long haul. I will say,
it's a lot of hours. Yeah, a lot of hours.
Yeah, I end up getting worn out every time. I'm not gonna lie, and they're good games, but they're just so fucking long-winded, and I just have my patience sucks nowadays. It's so bad. But yeah, it's cool to see the desk getting a remake. So all the main ones now they got to do 1 and 2. I never even fucked with those. I know as little about those as possible, but those needed the most.
Okay.
But yeah, Tony Hawk also they did the launch trailer. Yeah. I thought that looked cool, but then they showed like Michelangelo, and he's like I'm like, bro, why did you not go with like the 2003 style turtle? Like, I was so disappointed now. Like, yeah, it's such a missed opportunity. You have like the bitch ass looking turtle. I was so mad. And I like turtles too. I fucks with turtles, but yeah, that one kind of caught me off guard. I was like,
how are you gonna be caring though? You're gonna be too busy just going through the city, doing all the challenges and be in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I would have played as Mikey. I like Mikey, but I'm not gonna play as that version of Mikey. I just think he looks like ass, but that's just me. I'm really picky, but there's gonna be other people to play as, which is cool. So either way, I mean, you could play as Doom Guy. You could play obviously as my boy Tony Hawk.
Yep.
Even Bam, which is really cool that they didn't take him
It's
out the
cool
game.
that he's in here, but it's just sad the current state that Bam is kind of in right now. That's the only thing I can really say about
I
it.
mean, I don't really know what his current what he's currently at in terms of how he is. Uh,
Like, he's just so he got fired from the Jackass crew, right? They fired him for his own, like, not because like no money disputes or anything. They did it for his own mental well-being because he got
yeah,
fucking up
yeah,
outside. Like, basically, he kept drinking. Basically,
mm,
he did what Steve-O did. You remember how like Steve-O used to do a lot of drugs? He was coked up and shit like that, but he was doing a lot of crazy shit like in the
yeah,
in the movies. So a lot of people were like, wow, how the hell is Steve-O doing this shit, not feeling it? He was feeling it, but he was also coked out of his fucking mind. You know what I mean? The master pain. And he got clean. And basically they were hoping Bam, they were trying to get Bam clean. They said, listen, we'll let you in the latest Jackass film if you know what I mean, stay sober. And he didn't stay sober. He just continued to fuck his life up. And now he's like, he sued his mom and his dad, trying to say his dad and mom, like, manipulate him and shit. There's a lot of crazy shit. Bam,
yeah. That's
just,
insane. Wow.
he
And
hasn't been the same since Ryan Dunn passed. I just put it like that. He hasn't been the
yeah,
same.
yeah. That's pretty much the smoking gun that a lot of people point to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird to tell someone like, and I'm not necessarily condoning like being like terrible, obviously, but like we know what they were doing in Jackass. Like those movies
Oh yeah,
were fucking ridiculous. Like
literally
it's
ripping
just
their
weird
bodies
to tell
apart.
them to tell these dudes that were doing this insane shit that was obviously putting their lives and their health at risk. Like, yeah, you guys have to be on your best behavior. Like it just sounds crazy to me because like, bro, this is the energy you guys wanted for these movies, and you got it. I don't know.
Well,
It's weird.
I'm guessing like best behavior in terms of the public perception, which is what because remember that's literally part of their main appeal is that they're the public loves them. You know what I mean, for being daredevils. So
For
that's basically
being
what they are.
for
They're
being
basically
insane.
yeah,
Exactly.
they're
So
being
it's like,
insane daredevils. Like if you've pissed off the community, right, that's paying the money and going to see this, they're not going to continue. You know what I mean? To support you. You're just killing
yeah,
yourself for nothing. So I can see why they wanted him to sign this type of deal and do this, that, and the third and stay away from shit. I absolutely understand, but you know,
yeah, I
it's
get
just
that. I
crazy
get that.
though.
No, it makes sense. But yeah, I think that I enjoyed the Summer Game Fest like the entire thing more than I thought I would. Because usually I
Yeah.
don't get hyped for anything. There's definitely a lot of stuff I added to my wish list. We had a lot of fun times watching it. I did a fucking 6-day consecutive streaming event. Oh my god. It was I'm not gonna lie, I was tired after that. I was watching a PC game show. I'm like, not for nothing, guys. I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah.
to bed. I was like, yep, I'm done with it. I'm good.
I mean, because the Summer Games Fest ended, then you had another show, IO Interactive, that happened, and after IO Interactive, you had the Kojima deep dive. It was a lot of shit. I was like,
Yeah,
bro, there's no way in hell I'm gonna stream all this, but it's cool. It
yeah,
was cool. It was a good week. We needed it. It was a much needed week of gaming that we all really desperately fucking needed. Let's keep it a buck. We needed it bad.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's just this is how this generation has been. It's been a lot rather milk toast. So, um,
yeah.
yeah. What are you gonna do? I mean, I guess my expectations are so low that I'm actually impressed by things now. But the
Yeah.
takeaway is at the end of the day isn't gonna be. To me, I don't think it's gonna be all that. But that's just
Also, you got paid more for it now too, which is some bullshit. It's crazy.
yeah, yeah. That's the crazy
That's the
thing.
other thing.
We're like less impressed than ever, and it's like, but we're
Yep.
paying more than ever, and it's like,
Mm.
hey man, miss me with it. I've no problem just fucking waiting at that point. Yo, shout out to DemoFlow for the 2. Says the best thing during Summer Game Fest was a Deadpool VR game, dude. If you're into VR, that's like
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm not a VR person. Honestly, Thief and Deadpool were pretty
Yeah.
interesting announcements if you're a VR person. I know my boy Sod was pissed that he's like he doesn't fuck with VR, but he loves Thief. And he was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like I was like, "Hey man, I guess you just got to get a VR, brother." He's like, nah, fuck that shit. They bring back Thief, and this is how they do it. He was so mad, but I think those are actually two good announcements for VR, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that too. Yeah, that's a good point, Spectre. We didn't mention that, but I mean, you're a Call of Duty fangirl. I know you probably are obsessed with it.
I
Black
don't
Ops
know, bro.
7.
I'm
Yeah, it's Black Ops 7.
I mean, it
You
looked
don't like
cool,
Black Ops?
and then I saw it was Black Ops 7. I was like, really? Really? You just need to be the last one? I thought it was gonna be something else entirely, and I was more excited for the thought of it being something else.
Yeah,
Um,
nice demo.
I like Call of Duty, but I always end up like leaving with a bad taste in my mouth every time I get a new Call of Duty at this point.
You finally hearing me, huh? Finally got through the OS.
Yeah, Black Ops 6, it kind of got bad fast. And
I
it's
told you
crazy.
it
I was
was. You
enjoying the fuck
like?
out of it, but just weird shit like just I don't know, man.
I know Native is over the moon for it. He's gonna be day one in
And
that.
to be honest with you, I stopped playing these fucking multiplayer games that have battle passes. I don't have time. I don't have time to
Yeah.
finish battle passes. I wouldn't be able to play anything else. I was playing Fortnite
Mm-hmm.
and trying to balance Fortnite and Call of Duty. Bro, I can't do it. I couldn't complete anything. It's like, what? Why the fuck am I buying this shit? Fuck it, I'm out. Like, that's the
Yeah.
shitty thing about it. I just don't want to be withholding to a battle pass that has a limited time on it. Like, it's just not fair to me. I just don't have the time to do it.
Yeah, that's just two evils. I'm glad I got away from Call of Duty and I never started with Fortnite.
Yeah.
I could thank Rocket League for saving me during that time. I don't even play Rocket League, but
Yeah.
it cured me.
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, that's kind of like the shitty thing about it all. But what are you gonna do, man? It is what it is. It's just how gaming is now. I don't know if I'm gonna buy Black Ops 6. I mean 7. I'm surprised it's Black Ops 7 and not something else.
Oh yeah.
Did they confirm who's working on it?
Yeah, it's Treyarch. Treyarch's doing this one. They always do Black Ops.
I know,
And
but it's like how
Activision
many?
does
But like, it's crazy because the last the last game was Black Ops.
Yeah.
So weird, bro. I don't know, but
Absolutely crazy.
I mean, obviously,
I don't make the decisions. this is just dumb.
yeah, I
I
think
don't make the decision.
that the last thing revealed should be more surprising than that, and not like
Yeah.
obvious. Like Black Ops 6 was fucking obvious shit. I guess they didn't want to mix up Clockwork Revolution with what you call it, the Outer Worlds too, because I guess
Yeah.
if you're not paying attention, they could be mistaken with one another and kind of overlap with each other since they're both like open world RPGs or like open area RPGs. So
Yeah.
I kind of get.
I mean,
not
honestly,
doing that.
it is their biggest game Microsoft does have under their umbrella. So I kind of figured they would end it with that, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's a little, I would have loved a little, like you just said, I would have loved a little bit of a surprise,
Yeah.
different than that. But
Yeah, something
what
that
can you
wasn't
do?
obvious.
Mhm.
Another one too that I thought was really sick. I don't know if you're into these games, but the Super Meat Boy game being like 3D.
Never got into them, but I know what they are.
Yeah.
It's like a whole bunch of trial and error games. You got like beat these little courses and shit.
Yeah.
I seen that.
I think
They're
this one
pretty
looks
cool.
crazy in comparison to the other ones. I was never too into them. I would play them very casually. The first
Mm.
one anyway. I thought it was cool. But like this one looks like fucking other, like just a whole other thing, man. That game looks fucking crazy. Like the visuals, the fact that it's 3D.
Uh-huh.
I was impressed by that. I don't know. I guess it's the little things for me.
Them challenge levels gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah. Oh
Seeing
yeah.
people do that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
So
fuck around with that. That's definitely an exciting one, at least for me. But yeah, man. I don't know if you.
that's pretty much it for all of it. I mean, it was a good week. Honestly, it was a legit good week of gaming. I didn't really find myself not once really complaining about anything
Yeah.
throughout the week, which is really surprising. You know what I mean? That's pretty surprising. What
Yeah,
up,
you're
bro?
just watching everyone else crash out, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yo, what's up, bro?
I mean, as soon as that dude saw that Nvidia shit, how do you get? He's like, oh, when he saw that Nvidia shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
fuck him.
Absolutely. Bro, he's watching them be mad as fuck. But yeah, man. I know that you dropped a video today. You know,
Oh yeah.
wanna tell them a little bit about that? Something for them to go check out on your channel later on?
Oh yeah, nah. You want the because I've been silent for a month and so a lot of people are like, damn, what's your takes and everything? Well, I go over pretty much majority of what's been on my mind, PlayStation, just the way they've been handling everything, just this industry in general. I very, very detailed, broke it down. I ended up cutting the video and doing it all over again because it went over almost 40 minutes. My first tick, I was like, nah, ain't nobody go out no 40-minute video. So I did it, condensed that shit to where you are now, redid it 20 minutes. But yeah, no, that's what literally I'm doing. I'm talking about everything PlayStation, and I literally, in the title, I literally said, like, I miss when PlayStation actually, tried, actually competed, because this tone deaf nature, this asinine like excuses, the lack of trying, the fact that we're hyping up Xbox games going to PlayStation, and there's no real sense of like I don't know, pride in your own shit. It's kind of killing me. So I broke that down.
A lot of people just jump to like, oh, there's no competition. There's no competition. It's like,
yeah, no, that's nothing to do with PlayStation.
Like, dude, I don't care. Like, I don't think that pertains necessarily, because it's like, dude, if you fucking tell PlayStation that you're not happy, like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have to impress you. Like, they hold it. They should adhere first and foremost to the people that are invested in their fucking hardware. Like, obviously, duh. It's like a crazy argument to make that, oh, it's Xbox's fault that PlayStation isn't doing well. Like, no, bro, like, blame your own fucking company, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was doing nothing but shitting on Xbox last generation. And to be fair, there's times where I have to give Xbox the smoke this generation too, and sometimes where, they do the right thing. It's like, to me, it's middle ground. I'm like indifferent. I just hated them last gen. Like, I absolutely hated Xbox because I was still
right. It was tone deaf. There was no
upset.
effort.
Absolutely, because I came from 360 and I immediately went over to PS4 off rip day one because of the fuck shit that they was doing, and I was definitely holding their feet to the fire. And I would buy their shit whenever it be super cheap. I treated them how I thought they were, like cheap whores. That's what I bought their system on a deal. I bought their games when they were super low price. Like, I just didn't respect them. And this generation is better. I don't buy their hardware. I bought the Series X, and I was like, like, both consoles to me are kind of ass. I'm just all in on PC. But if they have good games that I think are worth buying day one, I buy them. But then they got the whole shit with the games being overpriced now. So
it's just right now, like all the signs are just telling us, me, you, and our crew, just because we're always on our rigs anyway as it is. Just upgrade. What I mean? Just invest in the rig and upgrade and do that, and that's the way to go. Because consoles, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not. This is probably the first time, and I've ever. I'm just gonna say this. This is the first time I've ever been to the point where like I'm not interested in a new fucking console. Like, I'm just not interested. Right? I don't know what the fuck. Like, I just don't care. You already sold us a PS5 Pro for $700, and that's going to be $800 when the prices go up. You know what I mean? And it's not even giving you no real improvements. So,
dude, I used to buy everything, because the consoles was like, dude, it was easy to just say, fuck it, I'll just get them all. That way I have access to all the games. Because it was like, consoles was supposed to be the affordable way to get gaming into your household. That was the whole point of the console. Not and now
it's not even the affordable option anymore. If you think about it, it's not even close to the affordable option.
The price, the investment versus what you get out of it, it's just not there. Like, you're telling me that I have to pay more just for there to be less features available to me? Like, no, that's not how that works. That's why I'm just like, dude, I'm not buying any more fucking consoles. Like, I'm good, bro.
Yep.
Like, at least I could justify a handheld because I do like handheld gaming on the go. Like, a good handheld is cool. But even that, like, if you don't offer me what I need, like good features, like, fuck that, bro. I'm good on all that shit. It's just fluff,
I
man.
agree. Well, I agree. It just this whole generation just been a weird reality check, but it also exposed who's really in it for, you know what I mean, for the right reasons, and who really cares about what they preach. And unfortunately, a lot of them showed their hands. Expose themselves. And it is what it is, fuck them. Dudes hit behind a forum. That forum is gone. People,
Crazy, right?
there's a lot of shit. It's a lot of weird shit that's happened to Shun. A lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's pathetic. Like dudes have conditioned themselves to think that, oh, I spend X amount of money on this and this ecosystem that I shouldn't have to as a flex. And complaining about subscription service to give you cheaper alternatives. And then these same dudes be the main ones looking for cheat codes to get pay-per-view events and shit like that for free. Make it make sense, Cass.
Crazy, right? Because
That's how you
motherfuckers like to pretend that they got money like that, bro. They don't.
uh-huh.
They don't. Bro, they're living from paycheck to paycheck. You could tell just by the way that they spend money. They live paycheck to paycheck. You can fucking pretend that you got all the money in the world, but just the way that you act for online, it's like, bro, nobody believes you. Like nobody cares either. It's like you want people to care. That's the whole point, which makes everyone just know that you're fucking broke because you want people to know so badly that you got all the money, you could buy everything, but then yeah, like you said, I'm just gonna go get this deal on this pay-per-view. Like, bro, we know what it is, bro. You just want to act like you're hot shit in space, and it's like at the end of
I
the
really
day,
hope
like
this isn't true with Sony supposedly money hatting the Mind's Eye game, like a patch or some shit like that. I saw J-Man post. How
a
bad true.
patch.
Anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the day one patch, something like that for Xbox. Only PlayStation and PC have or something.
Nah, them devs is just fucked up, bro. Like they don't know their ass from their elbow. And I was saying, like, I heard from some peoples that, fucking people that gave a bad first impression of the early access shit that came out like a few weeks ago. They didn't get codes, but then I ended up hearing that nobody got review codes for this game. It's like at that point, the writing is on the wall. You know what time it is at that point. You don't buy games like that, period. The fuck? Like there's no review codes out for this game. Clearly something is wrong. Fucking this.
Clearly something's wrong. And did they even drop the reviews yet?
I don't know.
There was no reviews that went live.
Other than the game is fucking horrible from what I heard. Like it's just fucked.
Nah, see that's just crazy because I don't know if I think you talked about it. I don't know, but the whole fair game situation. Around me, you were debating that how that shit's gonna be. That game supposedly in the tester phase, it was completely shitted on. They said it was horrible.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. And then the head of the studio left.
That's insane.
Wasn't
Jade
everyone?
Raymond, she got the fuck on,
bro. Everyone was glazing Jade Raymond for years.
Well, because remember, she gave us Assassin's Creed, the creativity that inspired, that created Assassin's Creed. So you're like, okay, she's gonna do some crazy shit, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. And then when we first saw like the trailer for it, I'm thinking, okay, what is this, like Payday mixed with the finals, right? And then they confirmed that it's nothing like any of those games with the dudes who played it. I was like, for fuck's sake, this game is dead.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's dead. Bro. It's so fucking dead.
I don't think that game's gonna see the light of day, especially with her having left. That was all the hype that the studio had.
Going bye too. Yeah.
Jade Raymond being attached to the studio was all the credibility to the studio itself. So I don't know about all that shit, bro. Good luck with that. That shit looking like it's over.
Damn.
Oh my god. DemoFlow says she looks kind of glazable, not gonna lie. That's crazy. Yo, let me hit his super chat. He said, yo, DemoFlow, appreciate you, bro, for the 5. He says, have you guys checked out Steam Next Fest? They have some cool demos. Jump Ship was super cool. I totally recommend. Oh, Jump Ship. Okay. A game called Jump Ship on Steam. It's literally Sea of Thieves in space. That sounds crazy. What the fuck? Alright. I'm gonna have to see what's up with that. Let me look it up. Jump Ship. But yeah, Big Cloud, anything you want to let the chat know what you got going on? Where they could find you on Twitter, YouTube, the whole shebang.
Well, I'm back in full effect. You guys want to check out my latest video? Go check it out. Big Cloud Gaming, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all that junk. I appreciate everybody. It was fun. Always good to talk to Cass. Me and Cass don't hang out as much because I've been busy with work and stuff. But that's I love Cass.
Hey,
That's my song right there. So make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And I appreciate y'all.
Hey.
And y'all have a good one.
Thanks for hanging out, bitch.
Soon, Cass.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you so much, bro. It's good chopping it up with you there. We can catch up on the game and shit and stuff. So, because we haven't actually talked in a little minute.
I know I'm too fucking busy. Way too fucking busy.
Yeah, I know that she started the whole rape shit, so just I was like, yeah, I assumed that you was gonna kind of be AFK for a while, but hey, man, that's what's
Well, I
up,
mean,
bro.
you know,
What you
get
gotta do.
situated. Obviously, gotta
Yeah.
get situated. You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. But yeah, no,
Yep.
it's fine. You know how it be. Like your first, like I want to see like your first 3 weeks, or you're rough, and then after that,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it. You it becomes it's second nature, and
You're
that's
like,
literally what it is. My job's simple now.
you
So I'm
end
good.
up trying just like the first like few weeks is just you just, oh my god, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up.
That literally what I was. I was like, damn, I'm making all the shit. I'm gonna upgrade everything. I'm like, fuck, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Exactly, that's it. Just don't fuck
Just
up,
don't
bro.
fuck up.
But yeah,
Like, just be
bro.
nice. Put on the smile. Put on the fake smile. Just smile,
Damn.
everybody.
Yeah, just smile, collect money.
Let's
That's how.
smile for everybody.
Nah, but thank you so much for pulling up, bro. I really appreciate you, dog.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.
Yep. Talk to you soon, man. Peace
I'll
out.
be in contact for you for our reunion and everything and all that shit. I'll let you know when we do that. But right now, we
All
gotta
right, goofy ass.
we gonna do that. No, I'm talking for the podcast, you asshole. What are you talking?
Oh,
Bastard. Look at she's sick. She's sick. You know what I'm saying? She's fucking gooning already.
oh my god, get the fuck up out of here, bro.
She's
Fuck
sick.
you, dog.
She's obsessed
Fuck
with
you,
me. She's
asshole,
obsessed with me.
bitch ass
She's
motherfucker.
sick.
Yeah, pussy. Anyway, yeah. You're a goofy bitch, bro. Alright, I had to turn off TTS because I didn't want to interrupt him. Oh my god, the goon oil. But it was good chopping up with Big Cloud, man. Shout out to Big Cloud. I posted his channel in there. Go check out his channel, bro. He posted a video today, so any support you can give the homie on his new video would definitely be dope as hell. Damn fired. Hey, thanks so much, Big Cloud. Appreciate you, dog. It was good chopping it up and catching up, man. But we got funnies, bro. We got funnies to get to. Holy shit. I'm sorry about trying to figure out how the audio shit was working. I forgot how I had my audio settings set up. But I'm about to actually fix that right now. Hold on. There we go. All right. I think I'm better. I have to turn myself up though. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I had to go back to the other shit that I like. Hold on. I have to turn myself up. Alright, there we go. Ziggy, what's up, little man? You gotta go out? You gotta go out, Ziggy? Let me let Ziggy out real quick, guys. Real quick. Ziggy had to go pee pee. Bro, Sonic has Oblivion like it's the Majin symbol. Yo, for real though, right? I just put Oblivion in the middle of my desktop screen because obviously it's Oblivion. But yeah, I ended up putting that shit on his forehead. Probably Kamanga. But yeah, we gotta get to funnies, guys. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. We got a bunch of bullshit. I think to fix this up actually. Hold the fuck up, brother. Alright. Let me go bring up a video. Man, it was cool catching up with Big bruh. What the hell is this shit? Hold up. Hold up.
All right.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. Alright, let me fix this. Now I know how to work the Discord shit if I want to do Discord again, which is cool. Alright, so shit post gateway. Let's go. Let's see what he has to say.
We're deep in enemy territory. Let's just lie low and camo up.
Way ahead of you. I saw this on Fortnite.
Wait! We're in the desert! He's next to the snowman! Open fire! All right.
Oh my god, dude, I was not prepared. What the fuck? What the fuck was even that? Dude, holy shit. Holy fuck. That scared the fuck out of me. My ears too. And what's crazy is it didn't even hit like the audio thing where you need to be concerned with your ears. Like it was still in the green. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, fuck you for that. Arctic, how dare you, sir? You're gonna have to sue? Bro, it still said it was in the green. Oh my god. Yo, that scared the fuck out of me. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I probably have a bad heart because I don't give a fuck. Oh my god. Ziggy, help me. Going to cardiac arrest. Holy shit. I was not prepared at all. What the hell is this, El Alchemy? When you tap your D on her a-hole. What? What is this? Oh, clip not available. Oh, it was deleted? Oof, that's rough. Big yikes. Well, I can't look at that one. Oops.
Can I ask you out?
Oh no. Oh, Tony. We got Tony up in here again, bro. Hold up. We got Tony clips again. We got our man Tony in the building. Alright, so Tony LC Son. Tony compilations for June of 2025.
Can I
Let's
ask
go.
you out?
Why not?
Awesome. It's our closing time. We need to get out of here. Get out of here. Anyways, take a look at this LED vintage style sign right here.
You want marriage advice?
Hire your wife to do this.
Buy your wife an LED sign from LC Sign.
She doesn't need a sign. She just needs pancakes, Tanya. Anyways, I need
What?
a sign.
Done. No matter what kind of business you're in, restaurant, supermarket, or hotel, we can make LED signs.
Does Tony really have a girlfriend now? What the fuck? I'll tell you what the clip was. Yeah, I think YouTube deleted it.
For you.
Would you rather one night with us or a year's supply of this sandwich?
Make it just one sandwich. Anyways, you can put
Yo, son. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rip.
this LED sign everywhere.
O L é de lésbicas, o G é de gays, o B é de bissexuais.
Yo.
Anyways, you need to beat the store next door with a better LED sign.
You know, being a straight guy is actually pretty gay. I agree. You know, it's like, what, you're interested in like a softer, weaker girl.
Quit that gay shit.
Yo. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyways, how to know if your sign company is reliable is to check their lead time.
I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I'm decked out in rainbow all the time.
I work at LC Sign. Of course we have 3 years warranty. I'm not gay.
Yo.
Anyways.
I'm Precious. This is my husband, Miles, and he's pregnant.
Anyways, how to know if your sign company is reliable is to check their lead time. Anyways, what's up, homie? This is Tony. This is a set of American sign made in China, LC Sign.
Dear cis people, this is your vaguely cordial reminder that not one single drop of your business is in the trans community.
We don't care. Check out our new mirror floor sign made in high-quality stainless steel.
Male and female are not genders. When we're talking about gender, we're talking about woman, man, and all of the identities that fall within being non-binary, androgen, femme of center, mask of center, agendered.
Anyways, how to know your sign company is trustworthy is by confirming the sign before shipping.
My husband.
Oh my god, no. No. Yo, Demo for this dude be wildin' all the time, bro.
He's a gay man. I'm a straight woman. We are married.
That's not how it works.
Anyways,
Yeah,
design team is a very important part for a sign company.
So I recently transitioned to being a guy, and I had a doctor's appointment recently. That doctor said I was pregnant. Doesn't make any sense.
Anyways, this is your stunning new product, Diamond LED letters.
Is a man less of a man if he can't?
I don't understand, bro.
Change a flat tire?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
Anyways, how to know if your sign company is trustworthy is to see how they ship your signs. 早晨啊，Howie，係我 Tony 啊。In 10 a.m., you can be in the office or in the Himalaya. Anyways, I'm in LC Sign Factory now. This is a lightbox workshop which has ultra thin light boxes of different sizes and rechargeable desktop light boxes. It can also make outdoor use light box. No way, Mookie. If you need light box for your business or for your home, contact us in WhatsApp or email.
Bro. No, Drewski, never, never. I cook my pizza rolls just right, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Tony's always a beast, bro. Next time we hear him, have you heard of Raid Shadow? Oh, man. Not Raid Shadow Legends, bro. Alright, so next up we got, Resident Evil 4 cartoon parody from Carbot Animations. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's go. No, I ain't never learned how to cook, bro. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it forever. I don't care how many cooking video games you buy me. I don't care how many cookbooks y'all send me. I don't care how many tips you give me. I don't care how many games give me recipes. Matter of fact, I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of the whole, here's a recipe for this. Motherfucker, I don't care. Fuck your recipes. I don't give a fuck. Crazy, bro. I am toxic as hell. What is this? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Gonna blow it out. Damn. Damn. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my god.
Hi there, do you have a few minutes?
Damn. Leon just freaking out. The fuck? Yo, son. What the hell? The fish?
Ahí está.
Ahí está.
Ajá.
¡Cógedlo! ¡Basta, hijo de puta!
Fucking hilarious. Did he say hijo de puta? Oh my god.
Look, there's a pervert over there.
¡Mátalo!
Mátalo. Bruh.
Allí están.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, bad traffic.
Oh. Wow. That's that's interesting to say the least. Holy shit. Yeah, the knife is ridiculous, bro. Having him block everything with the knife, it is silly, especially. Well, I only played the remake, but in the remake, that shit is crazy. So much drama on Xbox games being on PlayStation, bro. This is just the norm now, bro. The only one that's left out is gonna be Nintendo. Everyone else's shit is gonna be everywhere. I'll fix her, fellas. Don't worry. Oh my god. We could chill game and I'll cook you a bomb ass curry while you trash console grandmas. Hey yo. See, Double X cook, bruh. He knows what it is, man. He knows how to win someone over. Fucking W. Thought it was funny one though. Let me see this.
Hey.
What the hell? This is a Sprite and tea. That exists? That's a real thing? Sprite and tea?
America, you want some Sprite and tea? Bitch, you mix Sprite and tea together? Yeah, bitch, it's the best thing ever. Trust me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, get you some. It's gonna be good. Oh my God, thank you. Sprite, why couldn't you just leave America alone, bitch? Man, you just a hater. They finna love this shit. Oh my God, what the hell is
Coca-Cola pulling up.
shit? What in the Robitussin and bleach with a splash of lemon is going on here? America, you gotta give it a minute. You gotta get used to it right quick. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my face,
No,
you gonna get used to my foot in your ass. Here, try it in the bottle. You might like it better. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that ain't gonna help. Oh my God, y'all are so negative. Why don't you focus on the positive? Oh my God, it's so much worse in the bottle. Why would you do this? Bitch, this tastes like Sprite and squirrel piss. That's oddly specific. This shit tastes like the sweat from a homeless man's elbow. I mean, I think you have to call him unhoused now. Really? That's the takeaway from this? This shit tastes like the state of Idaho. I don't even know what that means. Neither do I, and I'm scared, bitch. Sprite, you said this shit was gonna work, bitch. It is gonna work. No, the fuck it's not.
That's crazy, bro. Wow.
Pretty sure this is what killed Jimi Hendrix. Damn, not Jimi Hendrix. Bitch, was it really that bad? A Holocaust survivor drank this and said it was the worst thing that ever happened to him. Fatality. Fatality. Well, this is just a great day. Shut the fuck up, 7-Up. Woo! What's going on, guys? Mountain Dew, would you ever do a flavor that's mixed with iced tea? No way, man. I'm crazy, but that's just stupid. Woo! You know what? Fuck all of you fake-ass bitches. Woo!
What the hell?
Bitch, I'm gonna be in Fort Worth, Texas, July 18th and July 19th. Click the link in my bio and get your tickets today.
Yo, shout out to them. What the fuck? I was not prepared. I have another one. That's a Tabs chocolate hashtag no Diddy from Carter Anderson comedy. What the hell? What the hell is this?
Bitch, I am the best chocolate bar. How? You're not even in the top 8. Shout out to MySpace. Bitch, don't nobody want no Nestle Crunch.
MySpace?
Yo mama did.
Rip. Rip. Yo, Power Boss, I be wondering the same shit, dog. Where do y'all find all this insanity, bro? Where do you find all this? Yo, I'm biased towards Hershey because, you know, I live in the state Hershey came from, and Hershey was actually one of the few like wealthy ass people that wasn't an enormous piece of shit. He actually did a lot of good shit, so shout out to him.
Bitch, what are you looking for? I'm looking for who the fuck you talking to because there ain't no way you talking to me! Bitch! Bitch, it's all about a motherfucking Kit Kat bar. Bitch, if you don't shut your wafer ass up.
Hey there, how's all my sexual chocolate doing?
Aw, hell no. Didn't nobody tell me Tabs was gonna be here?
Do either of you have a Costco membership?
Bitch, what your freaky ass want from Costco? How? Don't ask him that. You know he's finna say
baby oil.
Baby oil. I told you. Bitch, why do you need so much baby oil that you need to go to Costco? Oh my God, why would you ask him that question, dude?
Oh my
because
God.
I want to make sure that every crevice
I haven't had one of those in so long.
Bitch, I'm so uncomfortable. Oh my God, just ignore him. Anyway, bitch, I'm the best chocolate bar.
I have to agree. You want to know why, Snickers?
No. Tabs, look at me. I do not want to know why. Do not tell me why, bitch. Do not tell me why. Do not tell me. Fuck!
All them nuts.
Can I please leave? Absolutely the fuck not. If we gotta deal with this, you gotta deal with this. Tabs, you really gotta chill. You be on some Diddy shit.
Really, Paraboss? I didn't know.
Hey, yo! Freaky ass need to set ass inside. Yeah, Tabs, you need to get the fuck out of here.
I'm a sucker for Reese's, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for Reese's.
You're disgusting.
I just want to say one thing before I go.
Please don't.
If any of you guys want to munch on some real chocolate, you can meet me in the bathroom in 10 minutes.
Get the fork out! Why would you eat chocolate in the bathroom?
Come with me and find out, Taco Bell.
No!
Oh my God, not Taco Bell, bro. Anything but Taco Bell.
Bitch, I'm coming to Little Rock, Arkansas, New Orleans, Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, shout out to him. That's crazy. Herbie chocolate, real talk. What the fuck? Those are funny. Those were funny. Hell yeah. So this is from Lobo. This is from Box Hiding. Nintendo Switch 2 painful launch? The hell is this?
And it's going to get stuck at 33% every single time. So 33% here, sending data.
Damn, that sucks. Yeah, it is a freaky ass chocolate bar. You
And
ain't
error
lying.
code.
What the fuck?
And the thing is, I cannot leave this screen. It has to transfer over. So I can't go home.
No. No.
I can't even turn
Get
it off.
fucked. You have to wait for that shit
It's
to
locked
die.
out.
Damn, you have to wait
Of
for that
this
shit
one,
to
I can't even get
die.
past the transfer screen.
Yeah, Arkansas is great. Never been there.
I'll continue where I
Really,
left off.
Nick? Already stick drift? Ugh, disgusting, dude. Absolutely disgusting. What the hell? There's a dead pixel on it? Bro, there's a fucking dead pixel on it? What the fuck?
Where is my full game download for Mario Kart? Or did somebody like steal my download code because these things are not sealed? Okay, so loading up the eShop looks like it says Mario Kart World can be downloaded on the system. Okay, cool. So that's how we do it. Scroll down, click download, and excuse me? It definitely has released. Come on, bro. It's literally release day. We picked up the Switch from Best Buy. All right, tried like 5 times. Now. Let me scan the code here and see what happens. Thanks, Nintendo. Yep, looking it up, and everybody else is having the same issue too. So they just said, hey, you can buy the Switch at midnight, but you can't actually play your game. Is this real life? This is the most Nintendo thing of all
Wow,
time.
that's trash. What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh nah, son.
Switch 2 on launch, UK, doesn't work. It just does its own thing. Like, I have absolutely no control over what goes on here at all. I can't do anything with it. Like,
It was just the
you've got something,
reflections,
and it
maybe.
just does it itself.
I was thinking
I
so
do not buy the
too.
Switch 2 on launch, man. It's fucking broken.
After the fact.
What? Okay.
It
Okay,
froze?
so the first Mario Kart World crash here, live. It's literally stuck. My Switch will not respond. There's nothing that I can do. What the fuck?
Destined for the landfill. Oh man.
Oh, it's actually stuck.
No,
it's completely
Alec,
frozen.
no.
It's not that warm. It's completely stuck. Whoa, yo, what?
People are so addicted to fucking
いきます。これじゃ間違いないよ。
like recording
痛い痛い痛い
land,
小指
like
当たった痛い痛い
was it landscape or whatever the fuck? Not landscape, but the opposite. Horizontal or no vertical. Ugh, I hate when people record vertically. Damn, this shit is stuck. Shut your pussy ass up. Shut your pussy ass up. Really, bro? Oh my god! Oh my god! I want to slap it. What a fucking pussy. He's like, now I'm gonna sue Nintendo. Now I'm gonna sue Nintendo. Oh man, it's a dead pixel. Oh no, a screen bubble. Bro, dead pixels are fucking heartbreakers, man. Oh yeah, the staple gate. Is that what we're calling that one? Staple gate. Damn, that's rough. Sheesh. Yeah, I will say this. Usually a launch for a game, you see all sorts of fuck shit happening. Now, how widespread it is always a question, but this is kind of the norm. Except now people are documenting it now more than ever in hopes of going viral. Thank you, Nintendo, for selling more Steam Decks. I don't know, man. People are just, the brand recognition matters so much. So you see Dreamcast guy because y'all make me watch him. That's why. I don't know why my own videos in the shit. Bro, if it was just me, it would be like like if it was just based upon like what I like to watch and not what you guys want me to react to, you would see nothing but James Dean videos. You would see fucking old people videos, like historical shit, boxing videos, and like hypnotics videos. So that'd be probably most of it. Oh yeah, for Tanga too. Yeah, the Gamer 23 I can fucks with it. I fucks with Gamer 23. Alright, what else we got? I found a perfect short recast. Oh my god, I think I saw this. I can only watch but so much of the shit. Have you seen this bullshit? This is Animal Prison by JD Delay.
Loud in here, they gonna assume you're loose. Speak to him, great toothless one.
What I'm in here for, killing all 100 of them weak ass niggas.
Bitch, touch my conditioner!
I've been locked up since Obama. My girl says she gonna wait, bruh, but man, she married now. Fuck that bitch.
Yo! Yeah, I'm in here for arson. But that's because he burnt me first, you feel me?
You think this a game? Where my honey bun at, bruh?
I told y'all I ain't done yet.
Instead of buying SW2, I got WWHD emulated on my SD because Nintendo refuses to port it over, and yes, I own the game.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Chart, man. Wind Waker HD on Wii U, fire too, by the way. Oh my god, I love that game. But yeah, it's crazy that it never got a Switch port. The most important thing should have been getting all those Wii U games off the Wii U and onto other platforms so that those games could live on. But sadly, they just don't seem to care about Zelda, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. Man, that's kind of crazy, right? But yeah, if you already own it again, who cares? Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the 5.
Close that door again, and I'm spitting on everything in this bitch.
You fart too loud in here, they gonna assume you're loose. Speak to him, great toothless one.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't understand these prison videos, bro. They need to be stopped, though. They definitely need to be stopped. What's this? What the? What the fuck? Ain't no way. Oh no. The fucking kids are falling out. The kids are falling out. What the fuck? That's insane. That's insane. Oh shit. This kind of stuff is like a nightmare we could have had as a kid. Yo, for real, right? It's raining kids now. Yo, for real. It literally was. That's insane. I never fell from that high. That shit gotta hurt. That's not the good kind of airtime. Yo, real talk. Alright, so next up we got from Blorg, King of the Pill official music video. Hold up. What is this? Oh no. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone
What?
stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the perks fell out. Hit his head,
Oh
told him
my
it's some shit
God.
he should've thought about, King of the hill, I'm selling propane. Me and gang, Wobby and Amir, we ran a soul train. D for speed, I'ma ship the gear, he's swerving both lanes. I told this
Oh
bitch she
my
hopping closer
God.
down. Chipotle, Know that boy right. Rider with a shotgun, Billy on the right. They only been tweaking, staying up at night. Up as they been bleeding, I had to say goodnight to. Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby
Oh
got
my
that cell
God,
phone stick, you
dude.
better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the perks fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should've thought about,
Oh my
Hey,
God,
Samit, not the
dude.
Hebrew, Con an old head, and I ain't talking about Ebro. I've done so much shit that I'ma catch my ass a Rico. We fighting over turf, smoking green. CeeLo, yeah, baby, I'm a boss man, keeping D-Lo. The way these kids fucking with the sound, I'm a pedo. The office came up and went down like a seesaw. Dale, jump in for this ad-lib. Lingo! Know that boy right, rider with a shotgun, Billy on the right. They only been tweaking, staying up at night. Obviously been bleeding, I had to say goodnight to. Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone
Yo,
stick,
this
you
shit
better answer,
fire
dude. My
though.
wife
What
got a
the
body on
fuck?
that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the perks fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should've thought about,
Dude, that was heat. That was fucking heat, bro. Wow. Peggy throwing literally nothing out is funny. Yo, for real though. Bitch was turking and nothing there. Shout out to her. Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious, dog. Holy shit. That was a banger. Yo, real talk. Alright, what else we got? Alright, so we got from lowest tier. Alright, so Mario Superstar Baseball gave me an unfortunate team name. Oh no.
Oh, I got this tree bastard.
Yeah, yours took
I got Shy Guy. I got Shy Guy.
Wait, what? Diddy
Oh,
Survivors?
No, my fucking team name is Diddy Survivors, and I think I need to change it. I need to. I can't
Yo.
be Diddy. I can't be Diddy. I can't be Diddy. Hit the back button. I need to be somebody else.
The back button?
Okay, Donkey Kong.
He said hit the back button. That's crazy.
no.
An insane name.
That's
oh my
crazy.
God.
Oh, I got this tree bastard.
Bro, not only did he get hit with the team name Diddy Survivors, but he said, no, hit the back button. I'm dead. Spread the baby oil. Oh my god. Yo, sick. Oh my god. Y'all, it's so stupid. Oh man, let me see what else we got.
Hey Cass.
Hey.
Sorry I'm late. Hope your tale
Nah,
with
no
Big
worries.
Cloud Gaming went well.
Hell yeah.
Thoughts on the Splitgate 2 dev groveling to the mob over the hat?
Honestly speaking, I was out the moment I saw Splitgate for Splitgate 2 for the first time because it looked more bitch made than the first one. And then when I saw the gameplay and the guns looked kind of bland, I was like, ugh, I don't care. So like just on a gameplay premise, I was genuinely out. But yeah, him like kind of acting like a bitch is just like, bro, you did what you did. Like, you know you know the indirect reference your hat was gonna make, and I thought that you did it standing on business, and I kind of, I could respect it. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna trigger the Looney Tunes, man. So it's like it is what it is. Like either you stand on business or like don't do it. Don't wear that shit. And he didn't do either. So he's a pussy. I mean, what can I tell you? That's all I can say. He's a fucking pussy. If you're gonna do something, stand on business. Don't fucking cave. You know what you was doing. Come on, bro. It's not like you were making direct reference to Trump and supporting Trump, but you were making an indirect reference to the MAGA hat. Which, if you want to do that, that's fair. I mean, that didn't make me decide not to play your game. I just looked at your game and it just looked like it was made for bitches in comparison to the first one, so I just didn't want to play it. But I guess he kind of represents the type of game that is. I don't know, but yeah, this is really all I have to say. Just stop bending the knee over shit that really don't mean nothing. You got people burning down cities out here, like, and they ain't apologizing. You really gonna sit there and apologize for your measly ass bitch ass hat? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. But I appreciate that, Dash. Thank you so much for the 5. You didn't need to do that. Yeah, I just think that's weird behavior. But let me see. I'm not mad that my son is what? What is this?
I'm not mad that my son is fat. I'm mad that he does fat shit. I'm
Oh,
mad because
no.
I got caught the other day. I had just finished eating. I was sitting in the driveway. I had just finished my food. I was doing so well. Here come my fat ass son outside. Mom, I said, what, Juicy? She said, I smell something.
Juicy?
So how the fuck your fat ass smell something? We outside, the windows are rolled up. You out there, I'm in here. You know, my fat ass son climbed his ass in the car, looked around, took 2 crumbs off my shirt, rubbed them together, watched the crumbs fall, sniffed the air. My son looked right at me and said, Mom, was that an Italian beef extra dip with mozzarella cheese, mustard, and hot peppers on a Kaiser roll? I said, wait a minute. He said, was it cut in half? Now, wait a minute, you fat bastard.
Yo,
I want you to tell
son,
me how
what
the
the
fuck
fuck?
you can smell if a sandwich is cut in half. I'm not mad that my son is fat.
What the fuck even, bro? What even, man? That's crazy. That is fucking insane. Oh my god. Did we do this? Hold on. Illiterate Nagla? I think we might have.
Thanos' reaction to cancel YouTube.
Viewers, you illiterate fuck!
Oh. Viewers. Oh, damn. I really read Thanos. I'm not even gonna lie. Thanos
Oh my god. Yo, dumbass. Dummy. Alright, let's watch this Skyrim one.
Hello and welcome.
Alright, this is the creative writers of Skyrim Guard Tales. Let's go.
That's learned behavior. Just saying.
Oh, you talking about with the what in particular chart heard, like the Splitgate situation? Appreciate the 2, bro. That was last week. Yeah, that was still funny though, I'm not gonna lie. I had to watch it again to remember it. Your opinion on patron saint of ineptitude's question. Oh, let me see. Is Bloodborne a good start for Soulsborne games? I'm not the person to go to for that, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what is technically the good start. Some people would say Bloodborne. Some people say just start at the OG, at Demon Souls. Some people say start at Dark Souls 3. Like, there's so many different perspectives from people that do play it. I'm not even gonna give you my opinion because I don't really get into those games like that. But some people say Elden Ring's a great start. So I don't know. Just I guess go with what. Honestly speaking, don't even listen to other people. Just go with what looks like the most intriguing for you. I don't think anywhere is necessarily a bad place to start. I guess unless a lot of people will say that avoid fucking, was it Dark Souls 2? That's normally the most hated one. So, but hell, um, Blaze started. My boy Blaze 4K. He's a Souls fan, like super fan, and he started Dark Souls 2. So even that's like, I don't know. Yeah, Drewski, that shit was funny. Best talk to Gara and Klutzy, in my opinion. Yeah. Go to the people that actually know. I don't sit here and pretend to know. I definitely listen to what other people say, and I definitely take notes of what they say. But I can't attribute those what they reference and what they know to something I know. It's not the same. Damn, I'm hearing Mind's Eyes Timu Cyberpunk with all the launch problems that came with it. Damn, Tarnish, that's crazy. Yeah, yo, I heard that Mind's Eyes. Nasty work. I can't wait to see all the fucking. If you guys see a compilation video of all the fuck shit, definitely post that in a salt request. I definitely want to check that out this Thursday. Demon Souls, the starter Souls game. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people would say that. A lot of people say that, but a lot of people recommend other things that have been playing Souls games for a long time. So I say just go what you think is the best for you. Like what is going to tempt you the most to stick with it to the bitter end, right? The most drawing one of the Souls games. So
For coming to the first monthly meeting of the creative writers of Skyrim. This is meant to be a non-judgmental space where our creativity can flourish.
Oh no.
Now, are there any questions before we
No,
start sharing our
judge-
work?
judge everything.
Yeah, I got one. First off, thanks for having me. I'm excited to share some of my poetry here. That sounds pretty boring. Non-judgmental, Kevin. And second off,
fuck all that.
why are we doing this in a
Judge.
crypt?
You'd be
The hell?
surprised. Creativity can really blossom in a place like this. How so?
As we sit here among the dead, we're routinely reminded of the fragility of life. How every single word you write is a moment in time you'll never get back. So it's best to make those words count and to not take them for granted. That's actually quite beautiful, Dave. I think I'm starting to get the vision now. Also, the Bannered Mare was booked out tonight.
Yeah, I actually run a different creative writing group in Skyrim. It's called the Skyrim Creative Writers. We were here first. We're also a lot more creative than Dave's group.
And I won't name any names, but we are definitely the most creative writers in Skyrim. I don't remember if I know how to write or not. Oh, that's okay, Kevin. Oral is fine. I'm not good at that either. Just try to picture the alphabet
yo,
and we'll
what
be
the
alright.
hell?
I didn't realize it was that easy. Oh, believe me, it's not. Anyway, who wants to go first? I'll go. Oh, great, Jesper. Let's give it a read. And remember, nothing's wrong. It's just in progress. Alright, here we go. This poem is called Reflections. Alright, you can start reading at any time now. Oh,
Word,
well,
what
that's
the
all I
fuck?
got. Oh, you only got the title?
That goofy
yeah,
bitch.
I mean, I didn't want to rush into it or anything. I thought I'd see how the title landed with everyone. Wait a minute, do I even know the whole alphabet? Okay then, that's fine. No worries. Let's go ahead and move to the Dragonborn
Wait,
system. What did you think of the title, though? Oh, I mean, it could use some work.
Oh, really?
Oh, no. I mean, it's good. It makes me really, reflective. A, B, C, D, E, F. God, what the F is after F? Yes,
Oh my
Reflections
God,
is
bro.
a very, reflective title, Jesper. Ha! I knew it. Okay, I think I know where I'm going with it now. Well, it's not a Z. That's too far along. Okay, now let's go to the Dragonborn sister. Feel free to start whenever you're ready. Oh, right, she doesn't really talk, I forgot. We'll have to pass the book around later. It could be the letter S, but that doesn't feel right either. Okay, I'm starting to think I rushed into things with that title. I might go reflect on it a little more. Wait, reflect? Okie dokie then. Kevin, what do you
Jesus.
got for us? G. It's G. That's the letter I was
Fucking
looking
Riris.
for. A, B, C,
All
D,
of them
E, F, G.
Riris.
Wait, but what comes after G? Alright, good first meeting, everybody. That went better than I thought it would.
Jesus. They're goofy as fuck. Stupid as hell. Damn, Robert was sleeping. It'd be like that sometimes, dog. It'd be like that. Alright, what's this? Flirting versus autism. Oh no. What the hell? Lindo said this is the type of man I like?
I have a sword too, don't forget.
You saw this? I'm scared. Oh god.
I have a sword too. Don't forget it.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
What?
The sword.
What do you mean you'll take it? You can't take it. I'll fight you with it.
No, I won't take it. I will eat it.
You can't eat it. It's metal.
Bruh.
I don't know what you're saying. It's literally metal. See?
Yeah, it's metal.
I have a sword too. Don't forget it.
Yo, that's crazy. Stupid bitch. Oh my god. He is the stupid bitch. Oh my god. I feel so exposed by this video. I was this guy and still often am. Oh man, Nick. Oh man, Nick. And don't worry. We are the entire Tism gang, bro. It's all good, brother. You're welcome here. You're amongst friends. Y'all have dirty minds. What you didn't recognize anything sus about that, Philip? Nothing sus at all? Yo. Alchemy. Ooh, basically Oblivion Remastered by Matthew McCluskey. Gotta have the sound fix.
Welcome. If you have any questions about the merchandise, you've but to ask. Yeah. Do you have any alchemical recipes? I'm kind of trying to make potions. I don't really know what I'm doing, though. Unfortunately, I just sell ingredients. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something that suits you. That's just...
Was that JoJo?
Oh man, Charter, that was like 60% of my Discord server, bro. That was 60% of the server, bro. 60% of the server would have the same fucking reaction. My server has a stigma to it. And I don't care, alright? I don't give a fuck. We stand on business up in there, bro. It's not autism, it's autism in my server.
Oh, fuck!
It's autism. Holy shit.
That's great.
Thank
If I
you for
don't
the
have
tip.
what you need, try Claudette Perrick at the Gilded Carafe. That's right here in the Market District. Yeah, I already tried there. Same thing. Look, I'm just trying to brew potions for my questing, and I can only ever make weak potions with random effects, so I'm just in need of some guidance. Unfortunately, I'm not able to train you. I'm not a very good teacher, you see. You'll have to learn the way all great alchemists learn.
Don't
Through trial
remind me,
and error.
Lindo.
Okay, and how's that?
I'm not
you
joking,
only need
man.
taste, test, or combine ingredients to determine their effects. You'll learn what goes together, and then you'll be able to brew potions with greater effectiveness.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's get the potions, baby.
That's quite the handful of ingredients.
Goddamn.
I would be interested in buying some of them off of you if you would like. By the 9! Here! Be careful, those ingredients can be dangerous.
Damn, he know that shit.
By the 9! Oh, careful!
Oh my god.
How do you feel? Way better at alchemy. I didn't see any milk thistle seeds in that bag of yours. Perhaps you'd like to buy a few?
Let's go. Me the moonies.
I'll grab all I have.
The sound effects are always fire. Oh shit. What the hell?
Oh, your money or your life?
Yeah.
No.
No. Oh shit, he's gonna drown.
It's you, the grand champion of the arena. Wow. I'm overjoyed that you saved my son's life. I realize he's trying at times and he speaks before he thinks, but he is my son and I adore him
Bad
greatly.
kitty.
I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward. I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirlooms of the Indaris family, and they've been held in the castle for generations. I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thornblade or the Staff of Indaris. Great, I'll take the Staff of Indaris. The Staff of Indaris it is. While I'm here, I'd also like to discuss buying a house in Cheydinhall. It's a matter of trust, and
My
I
2
don't
pence?
trust you yet. I just saved your son from the very jaws of oblivion. Is that
Bro.
not enough? No, maybe I could have a minute of your time.
Bro, like literally this happens. Dude, Oblivion is a game that just at every corner just treats you like you're a piece of shit. Everyone treats you, bro, you could save this dude's family. I think I was in um Shaden. I don't know if it was Shaden Hall or if it was Coral. I was talking to like the queen or whatever the fuck, Countess of Coral. I fucking find a painting of her dead husband and whatnot. I had to do this whole investigation. Bro, I asked her if I wanted to buy a house. She's like, I don't trust you to talk about that. I'm like, bitch, I just did this whole fucking thing for you, and you're telling me you don't trust me after I fucking recovered your husband's painting, like your dead husband's painting, you piece of shit, bitch. Like, I was like, fuck y'all, man. Trash.
Time to change your mind.
I was
For
so
you?
butthurt.
Of course. Hey, why are Nords always drinking? Why? Because they married a Nord. Not bad. Not bad at all. May I
Fucking
also
horrible.
say, Cheydinhall's become a wonderful city under your leadership. Don't talk such rot. Okay, that was just a compliment.
Yo.
Relax. Did you know that I'm the arena champion back in the Imperial City? So you say. Just ask your guards. They bring it up every time I walk by. Okay, how about... Oh, if you sell me the house, then anytime an Oblivion Gate opens up nearby, I will be here to help. I accept. I have no choice. Great, so I get the house? It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you yet. Another round of persuasion, then. I'm listening. I like your palace. It's quite nice in here. Don't try to manipulate me. I'm just trying to not be homeless.
Dude, it's crazy how drastic they changed.
Oh, okay, I've got one. What do you call garbage rolling down a cliff? The adoring fan. Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you. Thank
Sir
you.
Lurkington, it
You
really
know,
is
I did
like
just
that.
save your son from certain
Hello,
death
friend.
in the Oblivion Gate. That never happened. Yes, it did. You just gave me the staff because of it. Let me buy the house now, or I'm going to cast a spell on you. Whatever you want. So I can get the house now, then? It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you yet.
Damn.
Oh, fine. I'd like
Oh,
to buy a
shit.
house. Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhall home. It's in great shape, although largely unfurnished. 15,000 gold. I'm afraid 15,000 gold is too
Crazy
much. Don't take
price.
too long raising the funds. I have several other interested buyers.
Yo. Oh no, this motherfucker. You bribe them.
To the castle
Yeah, you
walls.
have to.
It
To
must
get
have
the best
followed
out of
someone
every
here.
situation.
Oh, I forgot about the unicorn.
Back to alchemy. What do you call garbage rolling down the
Regulus
hill?
Terentius,
So many ponies,
Count
oh man.
Breville. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Okay, maybe hear what I have to
Goddamn,
say
son.
first before judging its importance. I'm here to enlist your help in defending Bruma against the forces of Oblivion. Is that important enough?
I wish I could help. I understand the need to protect the heir to the throne. It's a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion Gate threatening Breville, I need all my soldiers here.
Meaning, I need to go close the gate by myself and exactly 0 of your soldiers are gonna help?
Exactly right. You look like a bright one.
Are you gonna do anything about that Oblivion Gate a few yards away?
I can't. My job is to guard the bridge.
I'd say you need to reassess your priorities.
You look like a tough one. I'm sure you'll make quick work of it.
I have to be honest, I really don't want to do it.
So they are that dangerous.
Not that it's dangerous. It's that it's an annoying
First time
slog.
word rambling.
Oh, to close the Oblivion Gate, you need to get to the top of the main tower. Sometimes you can go straight into the main tower, but more often than not, you have to climb up multiple towers to open gates and locks. And the
Mad
whole time
annoying.
you're fighting a small variety of enemies over and over. And to be honest, I feel compelled to loot every Daedra heart that I come across, and I don't like that about myself.
By the 9.
Same.
Plus, my apparel
Same,
is
man.
constantly breaking and my enchantments are constantly running out because I'm fighting 1,000 enemies. That sounds frustrating. What? And each gate is so long and maze-like, and sometimes you climb a tower and all there is a lever to release
Yeah,
a
it really
corpse
is
out
a
of a
pain in the
cage and
ass
no
to make
gate
money.
controls, so you just wasted a bunch of
I mean,
time.
like the game is designed like in terms of like how much everything is. It's just designed for you to level up your like charisma and shit. Like you have to in order to take advantage of every sale. Because if you want to buy a house, I mean, there's slick ways to go about it. Obviously, you could buy the house in Anvil. It's haunted, but you do a really short, quick quest, and it won't be haunted anymore. And it's actually a really, really good house, a really nice house, super cheap. So there's like ways you could kind of bullshit your way through. But you have to like kind of know. You have to know what you're doing. Like you have to know that the house, in Anvil is super, super cheap and whatnot. Like what a drag on gameplay. Don't think so personally, but I'm also like a super fan, so I'm okay with most of it. I'm just used to just saying fuck it, and I'll just use like a high charisma like character and just leveling that up, and then just working on speechcraft and making that better. But yeah, I don't personally mind it, but there's slick ways to go about doing certain shit.
Okay, still going. And if you want
Yeah,
any
these living
loot, you have
gates
to
are
reach in the
annoying.
gross, fleshy
They're not fun.
sacks. Ew. When you get to the Sigillum Sanguis at the top of the main tower and close the gate, you get a transcendent sigil stone. Well, do you know how many I have that I'm never going to use? Well, No. It's too many! So you won't leave to defend Bruma until I close that gate? Afraid so. Hop to it, hero of Kvatch.
The struggles are real. Super fan equals fangirl, sorry, Cass. I don't make the
What is it?
rules. I guess
yeah,
so.
so Breville
If you say
won't
so.
be sending any reinforcements to help. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Oh, really? All right. Oh. Couldn't expect me to do everything by myself.
God damn, this shit is burning. It's over. Oh, we just.
There goes Martin.
No, not the skooma. Don't let the
Whoa,
skooma
it's
go.
me from real life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and please consider becoming a Patreon or channel
Man,
member.
that's
The lowest
crazy
tiers.
how he looks really like himself in the game. Well, in the animation. I said game like a dumbass. Still like grinding my time and not the kind a goon deserves. Oh, man. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, what else we got? Gaylor Swift?
Alright, so all of y'all are calling me Daily Williams, so let's find out.
A chemical imbalance.
Oh no!
System of a down. 21 pronouns. Olivia was Rodrigo. Are they to remember? Transferred in a disturbed clit not imagine.
Clit not.
Change transition, Gaylor Swift, Taylor Switch. The sex change pistols bring me to the therapist. Gay T. Perry, Postal P. Malone. Machine Gun Kelly, my chemical hormones. They've away a data agenda. Man Halen, Iron Maiden, asking Alexander.
Van Halen?
Slipknot, a man. The Pretenders.
Oh my god, no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Against your real genes. They CDC, Led Zeppelin, Avril Lavigne. New kids on the puberty blocker. Green Day, Red Hot, Willie Choppers. Twinkin Park, Blink, One Ain't a Dude. The Who, Panic at the Restroom. My Genital Romance, Alex in Chains.
What?
Taylor Swift, they used to be mad.
That's crazy. The roast is insane. Yo, what's up, Sofa King? Wow. Yo, my two was good, homie. That's some other shit. What the fuck? I don't even know what to say to that. I have no idea what to say to that. Oh, we got a Fleekazoid video. You know, we'll leave that one for last. Ratty Berwick? Is this supposed to be like? Is this supposed to be a play on Ricky Buick? Was it Ricky Berwick? Oh my god, I say Ricky Buick because fucking Lemonade says Buick because he doesn't know how to pronounce his fucking name properly.
Sponsored by Meta PCs!
Oh,
yes,
no.
my cloning machine that I made out of Lego bricks is complete. I can
Stinky
finally
Blue
put
Rat? Oh,
Ricky's
shit.
stolen underpants to good use. Where is my underwear?
Hey, let's go. The man, the myth, the legend.
Underwear. Underwear. I want underwear. I want underwear. Underwear. Why did I take these? Anyways, get in the machine.
He's saving that
And now
one.
just
Fire
tamper with
it.
the computer, right? Do a little bit of that.
God damn it,
Yeah, yeah. Rise, my Ricky clone. Rise! And
He
I
is a
want
Ricky
you to
clone.
do my bidding now.
Oh no.
Oh, he's done. Let's see if he's cooked to perfection. Hey guys, I'm
Oh,
Ricky Berwick.
no.
It's me. I'm Ricky Berwick. I love Reese's. I love Reese's.
I love Reese's too.
What the fuck is that? Mouse, finish the video, Mouse. Finish the video. Well, I guess I can make a video out of this.
Damn.
You guys want to see me eat a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yeah, we like the Reese's. Yeah.
Oh, take that wrapper off, baby.
Said eat it, not make love to it.
Okay, it's
Bruh.
time to go on my scooter. Here we go.
Freaky ass rat, yo, real talk.
Shady.
Oh, what the fuck?
Shady. 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 Shady.
Bro, this is racist.
Shady.
This is racist.
Shady. 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 This is Optimus Prime.
You gotta eat like you mean it? That's crazy, dude.
Oh, Mario, thank you for saving
Oh
me.
no, not Peach.
No
Leave her
problem,
alone.
princess. How about you give me a little kiss? Oh, Mario. Get out of the way! I gotta go to Toys R Us! Let me go! I gotta go! Hurry
Yo,
up!
Princess Peach has been violated
Get
again.
away! I love you, Mike Wazowski.
Oh! Bro, what the hell?
Shady.
Kitty!
Shady!
Kitty, kitty!
Oh.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
This is
I don't like Reese's anymore.
leader of the Decepticons.
No, not
Ugh,
rewinding
so
this shit.
scary. Ugh. Oh, he's got a big gun. This is my favorite Iron Man toy. He looks so cool. Look at him. He's got his repulsor blast. He's got his helmet. He's got his chest. He's got that ass. But then they recasted him as Dr. Doom. Fuck you, Iron Man. I'm
God damn,
walking
bro.
here.
Bro, I feel very uncomfortable right now.
Crippled. Get away. I have disability rights. Get the fuck out of the way.
No. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it.
That's why is Harmon AH*RNY Blue Rat now.
Oh my god. Yo. He's trying to hide. He's trying to reinvent himself, man. He knows he's cooked as it is. He wants the fanboy without the tractors, man. Oh my god. Stop it, bro.
Yes, yes, this is good. This is gonna do numbers.
The glasses give it away. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. It was really bad, but it was funny. I'm a pea shooter, not a pea shooter? What? Shout out to MV Perry.
Every Plants vs. Zombies plant in a nutshell. Pea shooter. Bellsprout's cousin.
Yeah, let's
Sunflower.
go. Bellsprout.
Cherry bomb. Walnut.
Goddamn.
Try attacking me. I dare you. You'll only hurt yourself. Potato mine. Boom, baby.
Boom, baby, boom.
Boom, baby.
Yo.
Snow pea. Hi, I'm a pea shooter, but more chill. What? Chomper.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Dad.
Damn.
Repeater. Now,
Eat 'em
repeat
up.
after me. She sells seashells by the seashore. Puff shroom.
We're kind of like zombies. We're weak, but there's tons of us.
Sun shroom. One day, I hope I can be as good as Sunflower. Fume shroom.
Terrible.
I got a big whoopee cushion hat, and I'm not afraid to use it. Gravebuster. Hypno
Eating
shroom.
gravestones. The fuck?
Scaredy shroom.
Damn.
I'm scared.
Pussy. Pussy.
Ice shroom.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Doom shroom. You are doomed to be doomed by the Doom shroom. Okay, that sounded better in my head. Lily pad. It's me, the lily pad. Way better than the iPad, right? Squash. Larry, what did they do to you?
But I'm a cucumber, not a squash.
Oh, man.
Three-peater. Grass version of Dodrio. Tangle kelp.
Wow, it's
Dark version of
copycat
Tangela.
Pokemon shit.
Jalapeno.
So angry.
Spikeweed. You thought the worst thing to step on was a Lego? Well, you were wrong. Torchwood.
Yo, those figures were cool, Arctic. They were dope as fuck.
I'm too much.
Tall nut. Yes, I'm awkwardly tall, but no, I will not let any zombies in. Sea shroom. LOL, I'm literally just a water version of Puff Shroom. Planter. My name's a pun!
Oh no.
Cactus. You wanna get sharped? You wanna get sharped?
The hell is this shit? Oh no, the child.
Dad?
Oh shit.
Thanks for planting me. I'll make energy for you.
Perfect. That's exactly why I planted you.
Am I making enough energy?
Yeah, just keep it coming.
So, we're creating energy to plant more plants, to defeat the zombies, right?
Yeah, no, actually, I just needed to charge my 3DS.
Oh no, why?
Okay.
Why?
Don't worry. After I'm done charging, I'm not gonna just leave you here to die. I'll put you in the green waste instead.
Oh shit, no! Rip.
No,
Wow, that's
please
a
don't kill
6-year-old
me.
video.
Oh. Don't worry. I won't kill you yet.
Homie still on a 3DS 6 years ago? What the fuck?
As I was saying,
Okay, he needs to be stopped. Put in
What
a
will the
crazy
poor
house.
sunflower do? Will she somehow survive this predicament? Or will she
Run.
be sliced and diced by the now
Run.
evil MV Perry? I myself have no idea and frankly don't care. You'll have to find out in part 2. To be continued.
The fuck? Part 2, man. Fuck you.
Hello everybody, it is now...
Fuck you. Alright. What else we got? We gotta do... Yeah, at this point, we gotta do Fleekazoid, because I gotta go to work in like 15 minutes. I have to leave. No. Let me see how long this video is. Oh, this is not bad. Alright, let me check out this one too.
Holocaust beams, go! Stop showing me that. It's not good.
We can do 2 more videos. 2 more vids, and then I gotta go start getting ready for work. Yeah, do demo flow, bro. They recommend all this shit for me to watch in the Discord, and it's fucking crazy. It is bad crazy. They be recommending some crazy shit. Oh man, yo, I have to add you to the Discord too, by the way, if you do got Discord. Alright, so this is Magneto's trauma gets exploited. From Solid JJA, this dude fire. Holocaust beams, oh man.
Holocaust beams, go! Stop showing me that. It's not gonna work on me again. This is the end, Xavier. Oh, please. I'd probably feel a lot worse about this had he not flooded my head with genocide for the last 8 minutes. It was closer to 2,
Oh
but
my
I mean,
God.
any amount of time is enough for me to want to kill you. So go ahead, Xavier. Show me my memories, and I shall prove to you once and for all they hold no power over me. Oh, wait, the truth is they're not your memories. What do you mean by that? We already established that the memories you showed me came from my mind. Yes, but I put them there to begin with. Well,
Oh, no.
When I met you, you were a very angry and violent man, so it was my understanding
Oh, no.
that maybe giving you some traumatic experiences would give you some empathy, you know, mellow you out a little bit. You turned me into a Holocaust survivor to mellow me out? I might have crossed some boundaries. No, you're lying. You're trying to distract me. I was shocked you never figured it out. I mean, I just copied and pasted a documentary I'd watched from the History Channel into your brain. No. It's pretty sloppy, too. I'm pretty sure I forgot to cut out the commercials. You were never curious why sometimes the Geico Gecko would be at the game? He was selling insurance. Why would he sell insurance at Auschwitz? That'd be like the worst return on investment ever. But that experience made me. If none of it's true, then who am I? I think you're just a dick. I think you just got into the outfit and
I think
started
you're just
fucking
a
around
dick.
with people. So, you know, there's a silver lining in implanting Holocaust trauma into you. It's definitely more of a conversation starter. I can't believe you would do this. Was anything real? Is the Holocaust even real?
Oh, it was real. I remember from my time in the war.
Logan, you weren't there either.
What? Yes, I was. I was at that war, the World War before that, the Civil War.
You told me. See, you and I were drinking, and we were talking about how Canada is better than America or something. So I thought the best way to teach you some American values was to make you believe that you fought in every great American war and tragedy. Again, I was drunk and really into the History Channel for some reason. But somehow you just rationalized that had to be true, that you were 100 years old, and I didn't know how to go in there and
watch that
fix
one,
that
by
now.
the way. The
At some point, you
SpongeBob
guys
one.
start asking questions. It's not on me.
But,
I was,
what about
I
when
was
I was
surprised.
excruciatingly tortured
I got fucking shocked because it was so loud and we all freaked out.
and then lived naked and afraid in the wilderness for years?
Yeah, I got a little weird with yours. Have you just been doing this to people? Yes, it's a great success, actually.
What a
All of my
piece of
ex-men
shit.
used to be horrible, terrible people. I would just give them a little trauma or tweak their backstory a bit, and then boom, now they're
Professor X
fantastic
is evil,
superheroes.
bro.
Oh, horrible. Well, trust me, I'm not showing them anything as terrible as you.
Where's
Mostly it's
Juggernaut?
just
Yo,
falling
Trunk's
out with
asking
their
the real
parents.
questions,
you
bro.
taught me, you know, the Holocaust.
What's good,
A
bro?
little bit too much.
Oh, wow. So those memories of summer 2008, those are from you.
Summer of 2000, what?
Well, with the dead hookers and the cocaine. Was that supposed to teach me a lesson about generosity or something?
Scott, I don't know what you're talking
Ah,
about.
come on.
No, really, I don't think I've ever implanted anything in you.
But it was obvious. I mean, there were police everywhere, you know, and they're in commercials.
That's not even remotely the same thing. Scott, what did you do?
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Scott, I can read your mind. What is it that you did?
Well, even if you did, how do you know I didn't just put the memories there myself?
That's not how that works.
Well, why don't you just read my mind and find out?
I don't think I want to. Here, let me put a thought in your head, Xavier. It's called a background check. Muscle twins! Holy shit, 50% but never more!
Yo!
This sequel that no one wanted was brought to you like...
Fire! Yo, Trunks, I got something dope to show you. Hold up. We got we got something new, a new addition. All right, so I don't know if you could see him. Hold on. Let me just have to move myself out the damn way. All right, so I don't know if you notice who's standing in front of Michael Myers there. They look super dope. Let me see if I can grab 'em. My purr face is on. It's hard to like get him to stand because of his sword. And this it ends up getting all types of awkward talking about it. But yes, he looks super cool, super clean. I'll put it back up there later. But hey, another one to the collection, baby. Absolutely Super Saiyan Trunks. And I like him with the no sleeves on his jacket. That was heat in the Broly movie, the first one. Yes, Trunks is my guy, bro. I have too many future Trunks statues at this point. It needs to stop. I actually have another one in my game room downstairs too, so I definitely been wildin'. I definitely been wildin'. Let me see. So I'm gonna have to watch this last one, and then I'm gonna have to head out. But it is Bleakazoid. So anything else that you guys add, we'll save for next week. But this is a Bleakazoid. I'm not doing a video for Elden Ring Night Raid. Oh shit. What happened? What caused this? What caused this?
Pimps, Elden Ring Fortnite is out and it's giving Dark Souls
Elden
players their
Ring
hardest
Fortnite?
challenge yet. Having friends. What an exciting time for sadists, masochists, and BDSM enjoyers everywhere. 3
Oh
days
my
after
God,
the friend
dude.
slop genre is created and From Software has already top-ticked it. I can't wait to see all the spreadsheets that come out on how to min-max making friends and defeating the big boss of crippling loneliness. Yeah. Of course I'm projecting. I've got no one to play this game with. My wife and her boyfriend are off vacationing in Galveston, so my team's blown. And they won't even give me voice chat so I can harass the randoms that are somehow worse than I am. No wonder this game has a 65%.
Trunks be like, I'm here cause we have no female fan base.
Yo, no, don't be dissing my boy Trunks like this. V-subs, no. No. Yo, when they was calling him princess in the fucking in the Team 4-star shit, bro, I was so pissed. Like, fuck y'all for that. How dare you disrespect him? Video isn't visible. Oh, we see the camera. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. I didn't think to change it. Damn it. My bad. Guess we'll have to start over then. Oops. My bad. Huh? You said twunk? Isn't a twunk like hold on, let me put my stupid ass self back on here. A twunk is like a brolic smaller guy? Or feminine guy? Is that I don't know how that works. I know, right? Stupid ass woman. By the way, sorry about the loud clip. Should have put a volume where it's all good. It didn't exceed like the green marker, so that means it was still fine, like in terms of like acceptable audio. But it was like really kind of close, and it was like the sound effect was just fucked us all up. It scared the fuck out of me low key, but it was funny. It was funny nonetheless.
Pimps, Elden Ring Fortnite is out and it's giving Dark Souls players their hardest challenge yet. Having friends. What an exciting time for sadists, masochists, and BDSM enjoyers everywhere. 3 days after the
Y'all
friend
gotta have
swap
friends?
genre
How
is
fucking dare
created
you.
and From Software has already top-ticked it. I can't wait to see all the spreadsheets that come out on how to min-max making friends and defeating the big
Oh
boss
my
of
God, no.
crippling loneliness. Yeah. Of course I'm projecting. I've got no one to play this game with. My wife and her boyfriend are off vacationing in Galveston, so my team's blown. And they won't even give me voice chat so I can harass the randoms that are somehow worse than I am. No wonder this game has a 65% review score. Actually, make that 75%. The Stockholm Syndrome is nicely settling in, and the game is finally finding its target audience. Critics are raving, saying that this is the perfect game for my gay polyamorous relationship. Well, would you
What are the odds? 2 weeks after it releases and there's already another perfect game for Doom the Dark Ages fans. Still, the question that everybody keeps asking about Night Rain is, why is this not Bloodborne? Well, Miyazaki finally had an answer at the stupid name fest, and between you and me, I think he was hinting at a Bloodborne sequel here. Take a listen. Honor. I will make literally anything other than Bloodborne. Hell, I just replaced 80% of the content in Elden Ring with a multiplayer mod, called it a new game, and made $200 million yesterday, baby. I am Japanese Todd Howard, and you will gobble my slot.
Oh my god, dude. Japanese Todd Howard is crazy.
I repeat, as long as it's not
That's insane, what the fuck?
Miyazaki-san. The implications of this are staggering. What could this mean for the future of Bloodborne? I'll tell you what it means. It means we're gonna keep getting random references in completely unrelated games for another 10 years instead of them just finally fucking updating Bloodborne so it runs at 60 FPS. In fact, oh, would you look at this? A Bloodborne skin in Night Rain? This isn't fucking funny, FromSoft. No, you stay out of this.
They hard trolling. Nah, y'all deserve that shit. Suffer. Be reminded of what you can't have. Ha ha ha. Unless it's at 20 FPS. Enjoy.
They keep doing this. They've been doing this for the last 10 years. We've got Bloodborne and Ghost of Tsushima. We've got Bloodborne and Astrobot. We've got clones and God of War Ragnarok based on Bloodborne lore. This company, FromSoft, is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money, but making Bloodborne run at 60 FPS is completely out of the fucking question. 10 years of being forgotten. You can't just treat me like some Armored Core fan. Which leads me to the obvious conclusion. FromSoft hates Bloodborne fans and they're waiting for us all to die. Let's look at the proof. 2015, Dark Souls 2 Remastered comes out. Prepare to die? More like I want to cry. What the hell is this? This is not Bloodborne. 2016, Dark Souls 3 comes out. Want to hear something funny? You've been able to run Dark Souls 3 at 60 frames per second since the PS5 released. Oh, Miyazaki, you silly little bitch. 2018, Dark Souls 1 gets remastered so that we can see those big beefers in HD. You could have just put them in Bloodborne. I wouldn't have complained. That same year, FromSoft makes a PSVR game where you can make people sneeze. Isn't that fun?
Bro, they really did that? I didn't know that. They really made a fucking VR game? Dude, I didn't... Holy shit, I didn't know that was a thing.
They were really doing fucking anything other than Bloodborne.
Bloodborne fans deserve to be hated.
Activision published Sekiro so that they can say they've made one good game in the last 20 years. 2020, they remake Demon Souls even though no one played that game. Some people played that game. 2022, we get open world Dark Souls. Turtle in a motherfucking Pope hat. 10 out of 10, but 1 out of 10. Fuck that turtle, he's not.
Yo, people either love Sekiro or they hate it. It's like, it's so weird. Either they think it's valid or it's invalid. Such a weird, interesting discussion I constantly see around that game.
Not Bloodborne. 2023, FromSoft remembers how to make a fun game. Shame it's not Bloodborne. 1 out of 10. 2024, Elden Ring gets a big DLC. Sick Bloodborne reference there. I remember when Bloodborne got a DLC. 9 years ago. That same year, FromSoft commits their most egregious violation yet. This outright proves that they hate Bloodborne fans because only a hater of biblical proportion would do what they did next. You know what they did? After all these years, someone goes, you know what, FromSoft must be too busy to get around to doing all this. They don't hate us, so you know what? I'll make a 60 FPS mod to tide us all over. So he makes it, releases it, then gets mercilessly slaughtered by FromSoft's legal team. FromSoft's lawyers, flicking over the little guy, had this to say. Fuck him, he's wrong, we're right. Who's this going to? Oh, okay. Don't worry. No one will ever be hurt by that man's love ever again. They will never find him. In other news, we have, bitch, get your working hands off my suit. This is Balenciaga, and your dry-ass hands are gonna soak up the tears of the Cambodian children that made it. We done here? Then most recently in the story, Sony gets in on this gangbang to sell me a PS5 Pro so I can get the smoothest, blurry 30 FPS Bloodborne yet. And what did Sony have to say for themselves? It's about persistence. Did we just sell you less features for $200 more? Yes. But are you poor? I hope not. Who let you in here? And if you think that's bad,
man,
that's
no.
just the tip. FromSoft's already announced their next 20 years of ignoring Bloodborne. 2026, we're getting Escape from Bloodborne, a new game where
Escape
Miyazaki
from
goes, hey, you
Bloodborne.
see that game that looks a lot like Bloodborne? Well, it's fucking not. 2027, we're gonna get Dark Souls Barbie Dreamhouse. 2030, the Elden Ring movie. 2032, Xbox acquires Miyazaki and uploads him to the OneDrive. 2033, Elden Ring Go-Kart. 2034,
No.
Elden Ring Foot Finder,
Dude,
a
I wanted
project
the
in
Elden
collaboration
Ring.
with Quentin
I wanted the
Tarantino.
Bloodborne
2035,
cart, man.
Cooking Mama, Prepare to Die edition. Now with special
No.
recipes from Bloodborne. No time to explain.
No.
Same year, Dark Souls Truckers. 2041, a dating sim with Radon and Mikella called How I Met Your Brother. 2042, GTA 6 finally comes out. No new FromSoft games this year. 2049, thanks to advances in modern medical science, Todd Howard grows a foot taller than he is now, making him a whopping 5'6". 2053,
Aw,
Shitty
man.
Skylines, Dung Eater's Paradise. 2057, Need for
Goddamn,
Souls, where they add dodge rolling to avoid oncoming traffic. At this point, my balls will be swinging past my knees, and I won't have one more frame than I did 40 years ago. 2061, From Software releases SoulsNet, an AI program that gains control over every country with N-word capabilities. But then one day, this AI goes rogue and starts sending barrages of N-bombs at every city across the world, wiping out 90% of humanity and leaving us in ruin. Bam, bam, bam. We're all dead. 2062, Lego Dark Souls comes out. At this point, I'm on my deathbed, and as I fade gently into the voluptuous bosoms of the busting nuns waiting to receive me, I'll faintly hear Geoff
Nightmare
Keighley's
cart?
voice in the other room announcing,
We've got a real special treat for everyone.
me and my wife, Hideo-san, are proud to announce Bloodborne 2. Fast
My
2
wife.
Furious, a new and exciting racing game in the world of Bloodborne.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Here we go, here we go. Voluptuous bosoms of
You're insanity. Oh my god.
honor, N-word.
Jesus. Alright, guys. Alright. Oh man, that was crazy. That was crazy. Guys, if you can, go check out my most recent video and hit the like button because that shit is doing ass, by the way. At this point, I would say, if you haven't, just set the bell notification to receive all notifications. It does help me out because I think that only, uh, like, I think like 10% of people that are subscribed to me actually get notified of when videos go up and shit like that. So if you haven't already done that, definitely do that for me. It does help me out. Especially if you do want to watch my videos. But if you can, go check out my video. I hadn't made a video in like 2 weeks. And the algorithm's just like, nah, bitch, fuck you. Your shit is ass. You ain't been here for a while, so you're gonna struggle. So if you can, go hit the like button, check it out. I do appreciate it. If if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Alchemy, Swagger, good to see you. Golden Apples, Battle Puppet, Philip, Drewski, B-Sums, thank you guys so much. Shout out to all the mods that definitely be holding it down in chat. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you. We got who else we got up here? We got Lindo's here. Arctic, appreciate you, brother. B-Sums, Demo Flow. You got Trunks that pulled up. You guys are amazing, man. Shout out to BitCloud who was here earlier. We were chopping it up. It was a fun time. Hope you guys had fun with our conversation. But Angel, appreciate you. Sound Joker, appreciate you too. Drewski. Yeah, appreciate you, Drewski. Sir Lurkington, thank you guys so much. We're gonna go raid Hypnotic. So go let them know who sent you. And with all that being said, guys, I am out. Have a great rest of your night. See you guys Thursday night, 8 p.m. EST. Peace.